Hello, welcome to another episode of Taletraeder Camp for Wayward Adventurers. This is where we're just going to start the VOD, where I'm just going to cut to right here. Felt weird to have a platform tonight without acknowledging the violence against Asian Americans, so tonight we're doing a flash fundraiser for a variety of organizations that are available as sort of resources and links in the chat and in the episode title name. And we would greatly appreciate that. Also, if you do it and you send us a screenshot, if you donate today, you will be entered into a drawing to get NPC naming rights and maybe even a creation session with me to make a little NPC to throw at our beloved, intrepid adventurers that you see on the screen.
We love our NPCs.
Who knows? They might even adopt them, as is their penchant to do. But in the meantime, we will also include during our bio break that list of action items again that you saw at the top of the stream. And yeah, let's get it going. What do you say, gang?
Hell yeah.
Let's do it.
Imagine, if you will, way back when you all laid down to go to sleep, the things that you were thinking about before you laid down to go to sleep. Perhaps you were thinking about the fact that Roran and Aoife had a heated embrace, implying some perhaps complications between her, Roran, and Roran's boyfriend, Brock, spotted by, not really by Lyndon, by Lyra, Phoebe, and a bunch of other counselors coming out of the Orange Cabin in the morning. Lyndon got attacked by her book after considering leaving social media. Thank you for the follow, Rico. And Lyndon got attacked by a book. After that happened, and everybody got a little bit of some downtime, Lyndon worked through the day, ricing her wound, posting about it on social media, and honestly being what Azar described as so dramatic. You're at full HP.
Was I wrong? I was not wrong.
You guys checked in with your campers, and you all went to breakfast together, having some questions about what Ziggy puts in her 2-liter bottle, some sort of dark liquid, and in an uncharacteristic move, Forrest kind of tricked Lyndon into getting him a cortado so that he could identify the book that harmed her. The influencer's guide revealed Lyndon is getting boosts of sort of charisma, social media clout, internet stalking abilities, and young people's slang comprehension, revealing the benefits of attuning to the influencer's guide. Forrest also made sure to disclaim that his spell casting has no ability to detect curses, and in the meantime, Forrest's own abilities seem to be manifesting in new ways. He sort of surprise generated a pen out of thin air as his notebook continued to mumble to him. Azar, however, was like, why would I listen to a child when I could narc on Lyndon to Nicolora? And Nicolora and Penio made a beeline for the group.
All dark, more like all narc.
Yeah, coming in hot with her knowledge cleric abilities, Nicolora revealed that Lyndon is deeply attached to her book in a way that physically affects her if it's taken from her in sort of a reverse double suggestion situation that happened. You all made plans to go into town without other campers to hopefully not endanger them if something else happens with this book. Penio revealed that Nicolora brought a car, much to her dismay, and that she was planning to go to town anyway. You were all reminded by the counselors that they are in fact there to help, and hiding things from them usually makes things worse. Cal and Mark visited, Azar did some training with Jazz and Forrest, Aoife got 9 people to sign up for the non-competitive sports league, and you all went to bed rudely awoken the next morning with news of a prank war from a hot new Mind Flayer counselor from East Camp, Rem. I'm now realizing that we didn't go around and do our little introduction, so I think the best way to introduce our characters this morning is to say what you do immediately after getting pranked. Let's start with Azar.
Okay, well, as I stated the last stream, I'm currently plastic wrapped to my bed, I believe. So I'm going to try and figure out how to wriggle free from that. And then I'm going to text my parents because I said that the first thing I would text them is that the counselor said that I had a lot of self-worth. So I'm going to do like the thing that I do frequently, which is at like 8 a.m. text my parents a little thank you note that says, "Thanks for raising me so I'm confident in myself and my abilities."
Oh, no
Yeah,
way.
I'm not sure if I said this or not, but the people who were with Rem, oh my god, thank you so much for gifting subs, gang. I'm proud of you. Happy to have you all as my sons. SUNS to keep it gender neutral. Keep generating that allowance. So the people that are with Rem, the new counselor, include Shushe, who's also a counselor that you guys met, and Art is there as well, pulling pranks. So Art actually leans over Azar, cutting her loose from the saran wrap as Azar leaps for her phone to text her parents.
I give Art definitely like a high five as we...
Yeah, she pulls you up and she's
pass.
like, "Hey, I hope the dream wasn't too intense. He said it would be fine."
It was intense, but reflecting, definitely worth it.
Awesome. She turns to cut loose Aoife. What does Aoife do? Art is just for the audience at home, if I haven't described her yet. Art is a Triton girl who is like a roguish type swashbuckler rogue, very charismatic type who attends East Camp and formerly at least lived with Cal, is not so into drama but does like to watch shenanigans happen.
I thought you were gonna say, so not Sarah Ann.
So she is so not Sarah Ann. She has like this tousled short haircut, loves music from the 70s, and it has that sort of vibe.
I'd be like, thank you so much. I really thought we were gonna be stuck in there a while.
I mean, the reveal's the
like...
best part of the prank, so.
I think I want to like run out and like get a breath of fresh air because I don't think I liked that very
Amazing.
much.
Aoife, realizing she's a little claustrophobic, busts out of the cabin as Art turns to kind of look between Lyndon and Buddy.
What time is it?
It's like 8.
It's so freaking late. Lyndon's pissed.
Art cuts you out.
I missed my run. Oh, it centers me. It's what keeps me grounded. Oh my god, thanks for the Corson.
That's hilarious.
I'm proud of you.
Oh, damn.
Hilarious.
Whoops.
Aoife, I should say, as you rush out to the porch and get a breath of fresh air, sitting in an Adirondack chair on the porch of Yellow Cabin B is fully Cal, Lyndon's boyfriend. Lyndon,
Hey,
if
Cal.
you recall, you went to bed at Cal's last night.
Oh, well, that's extra confusing then. Okay.
How did that happen?
What the
What
fuck?
happened is Claire went back and watched the VOD and was like, "Oh no." So
they drag
some
me there?
intense,
Yeah, no, I was
very
thinking they, like-
careful magic to like
Yes.
float you across the lake.
That's so
Oh my
good.
god.
Yeah, also I feel
Honestly,
like Mark stayed over last night in Yellow Cabin B, so I don't know what happened to him.
Float, float, float.
they traded us.
An exchange.
They woke Mark
made
up and
one
sent him
trip.
to the bathroom.
Oh my
before
god,
they
what if
did
it's
it.
a
He was
Freaky
too
Friday
dumb.
where Mark is Lyndon and Lyndon is Mark?
Oh my god,
Please
what
no.
if?
Please no. That's Lyndon. Please no. Lyndon, upon getting released, realizing I missed my run, I'm going to pull out my crystal. I am going to, first and foremost, send a text to Roran, say, sorry I missed the run, got tied up, and then I'm going to put a bunch of evocative emojis. So I'm going to put the running, and then, like, the sweating guy. There are actually no words in the text, it's just all emojis, but I figured to communicate
He gets it.
Here?
He sends back a series of emojis that is like, I thought you didn't want to run with me because you heard about what happened with Aoife. The only thing that isn't an emoji is the name Aoife.
No, I text back, no, in all caps. And then I send a bunch of hearts, and then I switch away from that screen, and then I open up my Instagram, and I want to look up this Rem person. I say, what was your name again?
Rem.
Do you have a last name?
Last name? Like a surname?
Yeah.
No, we don't really do that. I'm like Madonna.
Okay, that's pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty awesome.
Good to know. And I'm doing some investigative searching.
You have a special ability for that now.
I do.
Go ahead and make me that roll.
What is that actual roll? I have it somewhere. Where is
Totally.
it?
It's a history check with charisma as the modifier, but you will double your proficiency bonus for this.
Oh,
We're
yes,
getting
yes.
getting nitty gritty in the mechanics of. Oh my God, we're just gifting subs left and right. I'm proud of you, all my new sons. As Lyndon goes to roll.
25.
Yeah. You start to do some deep digging on Rem. He actually is. There is. You notice a lot of posts that are like a little thirst trappy. He's got like some pretty sick abs and is like weirdly hot for a mind flare. That the backwards snapback look seems to be a signature move for him, which you recognize with the 25 is because he has he has kind of a bulbous top to his head with the tentacles to balance it out. But most importantly, as you get into it and start to look as to who he's interacting with and everything else, you notice a lot of like likes that then turn into comments that then turn into like, oh, these two Instagrammers seem to have similar backgrounds. Oh, they posted this on the same day. As you see that, oh my God, as you see that Valen Nova, who has recently reached out to you to collab, who is pretty Insta famous, is perhaps spending time with Rem on the DL.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna file that away so I can name drop at a later date when I'm not as heated about missing my run.
Yeah, they haven't taken any photos together that are public, but you've sort of put together a lot of the social overlap.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting. I spend the rest of this time, by the way, just furiously scrolling through all my socials because I feel like they have been updating while I've been dreaming. And so I feel like I have years worth of posts to catch up on.
Make me a wisdom save.
Okay. 14.
Amazing. You didn't lose any followers.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Yes.
You went like 12 hours without posting. So, it's possible.
Yeah, I usually post like a story of the sunrise over the lake and I put like a quote on there, like a like an inspirational quote.
And last but not least, Art turns with her box cutter style knife and slices the saran wrap off of Buddy.
Oh, poor
God.
Bud.
She goes, "Don't worry, it's biodegradable."
Yeah, that's okay. Bud's just like kind of just quietly tearing and sobbing to himself that it wasn't a vision sent by God Dog. And while still trapped, Buddy will go ahead and try to throw out a nice prayer to God Dog and see if there was anything that he could scrounge of this middle of the road memory.
Yeah, go ahead and make me a religion check, bud. Morning prayer
Here we
time.
go. My ace roll of the week.
Please. Oh god, it's only an 11.
Nothing like bad happens. You pray, and your amulet like doesn't do anything crazy, and you sort of sit up and are left with the cold reality of your senses around you.
Cold reality of saran wrap. I think Allie,
Art
on
helps
Buddy's
you out.
behalf, will ask, I realized here too that, like, does this technically count? Did we technically rest?
Oh yeah, you did technically rest.
Why are my spells gone?
You did sleep. You should be at full health with your,
That's the only thing I've got. I'm still gonna stop to myself. Buddy's gonna, like, stand. Maybe walk outside, join to find out that it's Cal.
Yeah, Cal is out
the
there. Rem sort of laughs as Buddy gets up about, like, checking if he's got more magic or not. And Rem goes like, yeah, dude, isn't it wild that when you use spells, they get used in dreams? But then when you wake up, it's like, bam, fresh. It's like you can rest in dreams and things can happen. And it's like layers. It's like Inception.
I think Buddy, without malice per se, kind of just looks at Rem and is like, I don't fucks with you. And then just walks out the door.
Oh, little dude, you rock.
Nah. Just walking out the door. Yeah,
Honestly, the East Cabin campers, like, high five and start to leave. Like, they're just like, it's on. This is awesome. New summer. Woo!
Shit, that means we gotta do something back.
do anything. Yeah.
We gotta
Anything I try to do
brainstorm.
is malice. Like, it's the spike growth these mother...
I know, me too. Buddy, I don't think that we should team up on this necessarily.
Grasping vine?
I
Oh my
think
God.
Cal sort of...
Hydrate.
Lyndon, as you leave, I think Cal sort of looks at... Or, Lyndon, as you leave the cabin, Cal sort of looks at you and is like, good morning. Remember that it is, a prank war, not a war, so...
I
Don't
know
kill
the
him yet.
difference
He's just in
between
it for
those
fun.
words. I can't kill him yet because I think he has, some connections that could prove valuable to me if you get my drift.
He's got some charm.
Just saying, we could also take the high road.
What's the high road?
Well, it's where, like, it doesn't always have to be, like, a sort of payback vibe. We could just be like, oh, haha, that was a funny prank, and then go
letting
about
them
our
win.
business.
As you're
I don't
saying this,
decide
is
that.
our Mark is walking back with, like, layers of, coffees stacked up in, like, trays for everybody, and he's like, guys, I got coffee for everybody. Oh, everybody looks really upset. You guys wanted to surprise him with coffee, right? Did I ruin the surprise? And you realize Mark had no idea what was about to happen to you guys.
Sweet Mark.
I go take one of the coffees.
He's like,
Yeah,
oh, no,
ditto.
wait, give me that one back. I got this one for you. And it's like your order.
Oh.
Mark hands out coffee to everyone. He does give a cortado to Lyndon.
Thank you.
I start, like, slowly pouring part of mine out onto the ground.
Buddy, do you
Oh.
not like coffee? Should I get you something else, man?
Are you
No,
just
coffee's
fertilizing?
fine. I'm not gonna pour all of it out.
All right.
I'm just pouring a little bit out.
Okay. Making room for the granola, right?
Yeah.
I've never seen
Can
that.
I inside check Buddy, please?
Please, please.
15.
I think Buddy is a little truly upset. A little
Aw.
flustered. A little like, I didn't
You
even
thought
get
this
a
was like a
prayer.
divine moment.
I didn't get anything out of this. I feel like I did things and I didn't like interpret it right. The puzzle pieces weren't connected.
Azar, you realize Buddy has never really experienced pranks before?
I'd like to message Buddy and see if he wants to take an hour or half an hour in the worship center this morning with me. We could just like go there, like I might just read, but we could just like, or like do like light little, I don't know, thaumaturgy. But we could just go there.
That's what religions are, right?
I might just like
You just go
like
shake the ground.
hum and make my hums really loud. Like I might just go do that, but like I would go in solidarity and like hang out with you if you want.
I think Buddy will like turn to you and just like kind of like holding this coffee, and you can just see like the little tear in Buddy's eye, and he's just like, okay.
Oh, Bud.
I message Mark and say we're going to the worship center.
Mark is like handing out.
I, like, walk out the door.
He's like glad handing everybody. He's like, "Oh, we're all friends. It's not so bad that I'm at East Camp, right?" Like that's what he messages you back, Azar. He's like, "See, it's not bad. We're all friends now."
Is what I message back.
Amazing. Buddy and
I'm not gonna give him that win yet.
Azar. Mark has been in the doghouse for a bit.
It's
It's
been
been one day.
one
It
day.
just feels like forever because it feels like forever. Azar, actually, anybody who wants to throw me an insight check on Mark.
I will.
I
do
want
it.
one. I want one.
another 15.
Oh god,
Six.
I was like, why do I have -2 to insight? I realized I forgot to make myself smart again.
Oh yeah, you have your wisdom
Hang
back.
on. So that would actually be okay. I got a 10.
Azar and Lyndon, you both sort of realize Mark maybe thinks that you had a different kind of dream than you had. Mark's like, everybody's like, we're, what's going on? Like, this guy's great. We're hanging out, whatever. So he got you coffee and, like, it's just ready to go.
Well,
I do respect the intricacy, but my runs are sacred.
As you say that,
I'm
Roran
glowering.
arrives at your door, looking at everyone, and eyes to the ground as he looks up at Aoife and then looks back at you and is like, Linda, do you want to go now? I know we're late, but I need to run around today, so
I'm
I
gonna
ran
start
this
with
morning.
Go now.
but-
Aoife, do you want to come with us?
I have to sort my socks.
Aoife, make me a deception check with disadvantage, please.
Oh my god. Okay, that is a whopping 6, and darn, the other one was a 19, but we're gonna have to go with the 6.
Cool. He rolled a 7 on his insight check and goes,
Oh, wow.
okay,
I
so
would have
we
rolled
can
a 4
go now?
so I believe it.
Yeah, you do.
You're like, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you do. The cabin's a mess. There's saran wrap everywhere.
Well, yeah, someone's got to do it. Not gonna be me.
I love that Aoife's the one who just cleans everything. When did Aoife become the one who like cleans and sorts?
But that's the thing is I don't actually. I'm always like saying I'm going to, and then like very occasionally it happens.
Buddy and Azar go to the worship center. Lyndon and Roran run around. The
I
East
invite
Campers.
Cal too if
Okay.
he wants to run with us, or I can carry him above my head like a Stardew Valley
He's like-
character.
I'd like to see you try.
Okay.
Probably just an athletics check.
I'll try.
Awesome morning dedication right there.
19.
You start and you make it like a block, but he's very tall, which makes it very difficult. You basically dirty dancing lift run with him for a block and then let him down, and he's very graceful about it, right? He's like he's dexterous, and so he just sort of like runs behind you for a little while before you realize that he's just gone.
All right, bye. I probably
You get
noticed
like an emoji
long
message of
after
the
he's
devil, the
gone.
smiling devil with the little, the smiles.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, gang, you can do whatever you'd like this morning. You did make loose plans with Nicolora to potentially take her car or the golf cart. That wasn't sort of clarified if you want to go with her or meet her there, or if you don't want to go with her at all. What do you want to get up to?
I definitely want to go with Nicolora because I
Yeah.
want to go to figure out the temple situation, tag along for that,
Mm-hmm.
at least the beginning of that. And then I want to help Buddy get his groove back.
Oh.
Yeah. Buddy's gonna
That
go
was the purpose of the worship center.
his little like corner, find his paw print, and then just kind of start like praying to God Dog, trying to understand what is a prank. Is it good or is it bad? And then being why does one not only put on a prank, like actually try to pull off a prank, but also like what does one do when they're like the receiving end of said prank?
Buddy, you head to the worship center. As usual, Panic is there. Is there... Do you say any of this out loud? Are you just sort of looking to reflect by yourself? Do you talk with Azar about any of this?
I think it's gonna be like confession booth style, where we're like off on our own, but we're kind of like saying it out loud to ourselves, and we're just kind of like, what is life? You know, like that kind of thing.
Panic isn't super paying attention to you, so they do leave you alone during this time. They seem to be sat sort of in the center, somewhat contemplative this morning themselves. Azar, what are you doing in the worship center?
Pretty much what I said I was gonna do, which is light thaumaturgy in the corner. So I think probably actually the thaumaturgy that I've chosen is that I just have my fingers in front of me like this, and I'm just like lighting them on fire, but with the thaumaturgy fire that can't actually do anything, and then and like counting and like turning it colors kind of.
Would you please make me a religion check?
Yes. Religion. Nice. Dirty 20.
Will you make me a perception check?
Also, yes. Another dirty 20.
Double damn.
Buddy, you can roll me another religion check as well. Also, I'm sorry if anybody can.
Can
if my
Buddy
mic
have
is picking
advantage?
Up my stomach. Yeah, Buddy, you can have advantage. You're in the worship
I'm in the
center.
worship center.
Yeah, you know what?
Okay, that was an 18.
You've had a rough day.
And that was a 9. 18 it is.
All right. And Buddy, throw me a perception check as well.
Alright. What will I perceive? 18.
Buddy, Azar's sort of sitting in the corner doing her, like, light work. Not really paying that much attention to the idea of, like, meditation and contemplation or anything. But you see as she's, like, throwing little flames up that can't really do anything, they do start to take little shapes that, like, maybe at first she isn't quite noticing either. But Azar, you do notice, like, a little, there's, like, little gear that happens and goes away just, like, very quickly. It's almost like looking at cloud shapes. And Buddy, you catch as she sort of turns back to look at you and kind of smile and wave in that Azar way of, like, we're here, we're doing it together. You see a little sets of paw prints come out of her little fire as well.
Oh my god, dog! I'm gonna like rush over there. Just gonna rush over, and I'm just gonna watch the light show for a good however long.
Amazing.
Seconds.
Yeah, it's very subtle, and like a lot of the fire is still just fire coming out of Azar's fingers, but every once in a while both of you can catch the loose outline of a paw. A bit of
sweet.
paw, if you will.
A bit of paw. I'll be like, Azar, we're blessed.
Azar, with that 20 over Buddy's 18, every once in a while you look at those paws and you're not sure that they're dog paws.
Oh, spicy.
You're not sure.
Okay.
You're like, that one's different.
Could be like a mountain lion.
Could be. Definitely not hooves or anything, but, you know.
Could be those creepy silvery things that we saw in the woods, maybe.
Oh no.
Interesting.
Uh-oh.
Make me a nature check. Let's see how well Azar knows her tracks.
Azar's nature. Also the same as every other mod. God bless Jack of all trades. 14.
Yeah, you're like, you know, it could be Blue's Clues style paw print. It could be, you know, I'm trying to think, like Tony the Tiger style paw print, or like probably some other proprietary name that I probably shouldn't throw out. Who knows to say? I don't know. Various cartoon characters with paws for hands.
Can I try and like sketch them in my book really fast?
Yeah.
Sketch them in the front of my, so that I can like kind of try and like.
Yeah, they're not like
Mind
you can
meld.
like commit it to memory. You're probably not going to get that much more out of it, but
Here's
know.
here's what I'm envisioning is that I come across a set of paw prints 5 weeks in the future, and then I compare my notes from the book
to how vaguely similar they are. Yeah, you're drawing. I want to remind you of what you're drawing, which is a loose fire as spotting shapes in clouds drawing of paw prints on which you are.
Yep.
Great.
I think it
You
kind
can
of looks
absolutely
like a
draw
blind
that.
contour drawing, so it's just like.
Beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
Beautiful.
I think Buddy's definitely gonna throw up a blessing to God Dog and then like try to take Azar out of the worship center and head off to go meet up with the group.
Amazing.
Great.
Let's take advantage.
Lyndon goes for her run. Buddy and Azar return probably about 45 minutes later. Aoife, is there anything specific you want to do when you have the morning to yourself for the first time? Honestly, since your parents left last summer.
Man. I feel like I'm gonna try to like just kind of walk around and see if I see any other counselors and just wave good morning.
Are you looking for anyone in particular?
I might be.
Yeah, you go for a walk. Go ahead and roll me just a d20 and tell me what number you get.
All right. So I get an 8.
Cool.
Not great.
You're walking around and you spot Quag on a slumped walk towards the tech lab.
Hey, Quag. How's it going?
Good morning.
What are you up to today?
I am trying to figure out whose souls you stole coins for.
Oh, yeah. You didn't need help with that?
No, I would love to
Okay.
spend one day without all of you.
Yeah, okay. I kind of slump away dejectedly.
Fucking offended, dick.
Quag got an 18 on his insight check on Aoife. What does he see?
I think he sees that I'm kind of just like, I'm a little jittery, and I definitely I'm walking like somebody who is trying to look like they're going for a walk, but is like definitely like looking for somebody and
Yeah.
trying to appear casual, but does not feel casual inside.
Aoife,
Yeah.
you are the quietest one. If you ever need to read, there are armchairs in the tech lab.
Thanks. I really appreciate that.
Definitely.
But I'll leave you alone since you want to be alone, I guess.
Good luck finding people.
What?
Use the sleeves.
Who?
Quag, having extended the amount of compassion he knows how to extend,
Aw, that's so nice.
goes to the tech lab to do more research as part of your research team. Aoife, yeah, you wander about. You like kind of lurk a little bit in the morning by the orange cabins, and you see kind of counselors coming and going to breakfast. You hear some murmurings of some other campers talking about like the counselors might be in a prank war, like some blue cabin campers all in a tizzy about like, did you hear that people broke into the camp last night? I thought we weren't supposed to get the camp broken into. Like, what are you talking about? And so you hear like the hot goss, but you don't see any particular people. You catch a glimpse of red hair on the way into the mess hall just as you pass it.
Ooh. I turn around and then like halfway through my turn, I'm like kind of freeze and I'm like, ah, and then like turn back around. I'm not ready yet.
You have that feeling of like, I know where they are. So now I know where
I'm
they are now.
I'm gonna sit somewhere where she's like in my peripheral vision.
Amazing.
Yes, and just
you
like
get a cup of like
something.
you get some sort of beverage for breakfast. Twice coffees in this morning and sit
Yeah,
with Phoebe
right.
in your peripheral vision.
I've completely forgotten that I already had coffee.
Yeah, you guys meet up again, like I said,
hype.
about an hour later, and Nicolora comes by, and Nicolora comes by alone, which is somewhat remarkable. You don't often spend time with her by herself, and comes to meet you all on the Yellow Cabin grounds.
Ooh, time to ask all the good questions.
Time to go to town. Get it?
That was not Buddy's response.
Yeah, Nick's just like, all right, good morning, Lyndon. How are you? How's your side?
You know what? I'm doing pretty okay, but I'm kind of questioning the reality of the world now, so I could be better. But I decided that Inception is not my favorite movie. It's actually my second favorite movie, and I'm kind of, at a loss of what to do with myself about it. But it's okay. I have stuff to do, so I gotta move on.
Really, I'm so sorry. I stopped paying attention as soon as I realized that the wound hasn't gotten worse.
Okay, that's, fine. Yeah, whatever. It's doing fine. I feel great now.
Okay.
I'm crying about the movies, not about the wound. Ignore the wound. I haven't even thought about the wound since it happened.
Okay. Are you guys good? This is like, we're leaving the wards. This is like serious enough business that if you're not okay, we should wait.
I'm focused as hell.
Yeah, I'm great.
Lyndon, I
I'm
gotta know what's your
blessed.
first favorite movie now.
The Matrix.
Oh.
I said it in the dream 100 times, but
Oh, but not in real life yet? I understand. We had the same dream, so I was already on that page, so I didn't know if it had changed again or anything.
That's
yeah.
cute.
Anyway,
incredibly
yeah, I
powerful.
need to go into town because I did text my tailor that I was coming today, so.
Great. Yeah, we wouldn't want to keep Renee waiting. He is incredibly stern. I will drive, or you can take your golf cart.
I would like to ride with you.
I'm good to ride with you.
Great.
I'd like a golf cart. And then Buddy, I mean, obviously nobody's responding, so Buddy's like, hello.
I can drive the golf cart.
I will ride with you.
Buddy, we can think up some good pranks to get back at the East Campers. I think that might cheer me up. I don't know about you.
Oh, Buddy starts kind of like
Incredible.
curls inward a little bit. Like, oh no.
You all get into various motor vehicles. Your elementally hot-wired golf cart. Lyndon, you drive. Buddy in the passenger seat. Aoife and Azar, you follow Nicolora, where she pulls off in the you see her get to the parking lot, and you don't see a car, and you see her walk over to the farthest parking spot and grasp at nothing and pull just a sheet off of a minivan, and it appears.
Oh, an invisibility cloak.
Essentially, yes.
So cool.
And she goes, "It only works on cars, which is so dumb, but my mom got it for me, and I guess it's good for this." So
I call captains. That is the back seat. Yes, to clarify, you can have shotgun.
Oh, I was like, I don't know what captains is.
In a
you
minivan,
see
isn't
Aoife
it like
and
the middle
Nicolora
seat?
just freeze.
It's like the middle seat in a minivan. Get in the chat. Tell me that I'm right.
That's so cute.
She goes, "Great, excellent."
Hey, Nicolora.
Yes.
So I accidentally spilled coffee on this other counselor this morning. I don't know if you know her. Her name's Phoebe, and I wanted to maybe get her a gift to apologize. Because I messed up her outfit. So, do you know anything that she is interested in? You can make me roll a deception check. It's okay.
Please roll a deception check. I need to pull up Nick's stats.
Oh no!
Did you
Oh no,
roll a
it's
nat
a
one?
3!
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
I'm so upset. This is the worst.
I love this canon, though, that Aoife's terrible at lying.
Honestly tracks.
That's terrible.
It really tracks.
I know. Oh no.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Hello. Okay. Here we go. Okay, Nicolora did roll a 2 on her insight check, but
She's got a boost.
she's a cleric, so that's an 11.
Bummer.
Why did you even roll her if you...
She could have rolled a nat 1. She could
Wait,
have
I'm a cleric.
Oh,
How can
okay.
I get to a 11 with a 2?
Nicolora is a higher level than all of you.
Aw.
Fair.
I missed that +9.
Yeah,
Damn.
absolutely. We love her. Yeah, so Nicolora looks over at you as you guys are driving and you say this, and you see her smile a little bit and just go, "Right. Yeah, you can buy I mean, she's who you said that you spilled coffee on her this morning?
Yeah, and I think it might have been kind of hot, and I just feel really bad for spilling coffee on her.
Okay. Yeah. Well, Phoebe is very easygoing, so I'm sure that if you apologize, it's probably fine, but
Well, yeah, but, it's going to take her extra time to, go wash her shirt and,
right.
So I just wanted to get her something.
Phoebe... Azar, you're listening to this conversation, and Nicolora just sighs and goes, "Phoebe would love it if you got her some sort of, I don't know. It seems like she might, I don't know if she reads. She probably reads, adventure books or something. I don't know. She strikes me like she's very
Cool.
easygoing. We haven't talked very much. Obviously, she's pretty new still, but,
Do you
she
know if
picked
she has...
dandelions once? It was kind of she was trying to, clear it out. I don't know.
Do you know if, is she, dating anyone who I could maybe ask about?
That's so slick, Aoife. I like. To
It's
think
not.
that
I rolled
picked
a
up on that
3. It's
slickness
not.
From the
It's
golf cart.
not.
I'm sitting with my feet up on the window. I'm buckled for sure. My feet are up on the window. And I'm underscoring this with kind of film noir music on my guitar.
As
my
that
God.
happens, Nicolora looks real sharply into the rearview mirror, and you track her look at your feet and look back in the mirror, and then just look at Aoife and go, I don't know, Aoife, and then turn back to the road. Maybe you should ask Lyndon with that board of hers.
That's a
does she know
great
about the board?
idea.
Everyone knows.
I think I don't even
I think
catch
it's
that.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that everyone knows about the board.
Taletraeder's worst kept secret.
I don't think that
God.
we know that
It's on the
everybody
ceiling
knows
of your
about
cabin.
the board, but
And
that's
nobody's
fair.
invited to our cabin except for us and our.
Azar, make me just like an intelligence check.
I'm really good at intelligence. Can
I
I add
know.
jack of all trades? 9. But a very loud 9.
It's on the ceiling of
Nine.
your cabin.
Oh, and it was all year. Fuck.
And I have a big fucking mouth.
Well,
Also,
I didn't put
her
that
partner
together.
is your cabin counselor.
yeah, it's
intelligence.
Azar doesn't realize that. Azar thinks that, like, Nicolora is psychic or some shit. Like, you did just
Truly.
see her read Lyndon's thoughts.
I'm playing film
Yesterday.
noir music because I feel as though I'm in a film noir movie unraveling all these secrets.
Actually, though, Aoife, make me an insight check.
All right. That is a nat 20.
what?
Hell yeah.
You can tell that Nicolora knows something and is not saying it. And you, with that nat 20, can also tell she fucking knows. She read you like a book. Like,
Oh no!
you know she knows, and you know she knows something.
Crap! Crap!
Meanwhile, Lyndon and Buddy. Lyndon, just make me a dex check real quick.
All right, one
Yeah,
second.
Lyndon,
I'm
what are
mixing
we
up the
talking
numbers
about?
1 and 20 in the chat. A dex check, you say?
A dex check, I do say.
At least I'm in the passenger seat.
17.
Oh, actually, this is the first time you guys are starting the golf cart this year. Go ahead and make me a sleight of hand check.
Ooh, okay.
Oh no. We're getting nowhere.
Oh, nat 20.
You're kidding me.
Kidding me?
You're literally kidding me.
Damn it!
No, I would show you, but I can't.
I wanted to leave your ass there so bad.
That's the sound of the
Wait
golf
a
cart
minute.
starting.
How?
Look.
Yeah.
Hang on.
For our viewers at
working on it.
home, these people cannot not crit on hot wiring vehicles.
That's a 20.
That's so
20.
great.
Ugh.
You have a golf cart for another
Wow.
summer. I don't fucking know. Your rogue is gone and you still have a golf cart. Jesus Christ. All right, you get your asses in.
I
You
have
drive
taught
there.
certain vehicles. I have a driver's license.
That
Oh.
is not part of getting a driver's license.
That's what I learned in the Kennedy School of
gosh.
Driving. How to
Could you
hotwire a
imagine if
car
it
that's
was?
not
Willow
yours.
100% taught you how to hotwire a car, but not correctly, and you've forgotten so much about how to do it that you somehow have like made the right connections to be able to kind of do it, and then if there's anything that you guys want to talk about, now is your chance. Otherwise, we'll smash cut to honestly to the minivan arriving way before the golf cart and then hanging out for 15 minutes to wait for you
Hey,
to catch up.
Is Nicolora a good driver?
An excellent driver, truly.
Okay.
I'm driving the golf cart at top speed.
I think I'm just asking Lyndon while
speed.
driving at top speed, like to list off like other pranks that Lyndon has experienced. I can like try to understand the realm of pranking.
I start going through a whole big laundry list. I start with the time that I replaced some Greek yogurt with sour cream, and then my dad ate a big spoonful of sour cream for breakfast. And then let's see. There is, well, you saw the saran wrapping us to the bed. That's a common one. You can saran wrap people's cars.
Yes, wait, how did you feel about that?
I did not feel personally very good because I don't like when the pranks are on me. I like to do the pranking.
Why?
How did you feel about that, though?
Sad. Why? Why do you like
Sad.
to do the pranking?
'Cause it doesn't make me sad.
Oh.
It's kind of like winning. Like, pulling off a prank is like getting a big win. And, it's not losing when you get pranked, but it is losing if you, like, fail at a prank. Like, if we had, like, caught them mid-prank, they would have failed.
But
So
whose
we
competition is it?
Well, I would say that now the competition is between us and them. So, say, me.
East Camp?
Yes, specifically the counselors of East Camp, who I think came at us because we're counselors in training. I think they're threatened by our power positions.
So we need to prank all of East Camp for power positions?
No, I think we need to prank the counselors just so they know who they're messing with. To show them that we can put up a fight, too. But without actually hurting them, you know? So it's like when we fight, like, bad guys, right? We're trying to actually harm them.
Right.
This is kind of like a fight, like a practice fight.
But we don't
But with
harm them?
totally different moves, with more creative...
Do we kind of harm them?
No, the goal is not to cause harm. The goal is to just cause inconvenience and for us to get a laugh.
So we have to prank the East Camp counselors and cause an inconvenience so that we can laugh.
So that we can laugh and so they know that they can't just prank us every night. Like, we're gonna do something about it, you know? Like, I don't want that to happen every night. And if we do nothing...
Yeah, absolutely. I don't like this. And so begins this, like, what I'm now starting as Buddy's personal goal, to come up with the best prank on the East Camp counselors to cause inconvenience, but not harm. And I will pray regularly to my God for this purpose. And I'm even typing it in my notes. This is like Buddy's big goal for like this summer. I got
We're
this
on the
down.
same page.
Absolutely
I mean,
incredible.
Lyndon's taught me everything, so this is how I have to take it.
This is a dangerous combo. I'm really worried about you guys, Thelma and Louising. Incredible. Yeah,
Vroom, vroom.
you chat about pranks and you end up at the where are you trying to park in town here?
Probably near the middle, personally.
All right, you pull right up to sort of like town. It's not a town square because it's like it's one of those places that's like a big fountain spoke plaza in the middle with a couple places off to the side. But yeah, you find you drive past a minivan parked off the side near the Arathis Temple grounds, near the rubble of the Arathis Temple.
If I see the minivan, I would like hard swerve over.
Yeah,
Stunt drive.
Right
make me
next
a
to
deck
them.
save, both of you.
Oh boy.
All right.
Wait, both of us? Like me?
Yeah, dude, you're in the car.
Ooh, dirty 20.
No, I'm not good at that.
Oh no.
Oh no. Whew, okay, 15?
Yeah. All right. You realize like halfway there that you forgot to wear your seatbelt. So you like by seatbelt I mean the ropes you all left to tie
Yeah.
yourselves up with in the golf
Rough.
cart. So halfway there, as you're talking about pranks, you're like, yep, got it, all right. And then Lyndon like stunt driver turns into the
You're freaking welcome for the ropes. I'll just say it.
yeah. Everybody
Oh my
arrives.
gosh.
Everyone arrives at the rubble of the Arathis Temple. So, you see, you had formerly been here about a year ago. I don't think you had gone in, but you had come with actually an East Camper Klo, Tikkun Clock, a Tabaxi monk who you knew also was a follower of Arathis, and they sort of indicated to you, honestly, almost everything you guys know is from either Klo or Nicolora about Arathis, but this temple used to be sort of a stark, almost like ancient Greece style, light rock temple with some column work, not brutal or anything, but not a lot of delicacies, very straightforward in the sense of like with a lot of gear work, ornate like gear work is the only thing that is like wasn't simple on it. Now what you see is a lot of scaffolding around the outside as people have attempted to begin restoring. A lot of the gears have fallen to the ground or are busted in pieces. And the temple itself is half standing. There are a few people around, like a couple people working on scaffolding. You see a person come in and out. The doors are still sort of there. They're not the doors that used to be there. They're now more like modern, kind of those like heavy duty plastic like construction doors on the front of the building, as it's clear that some work is getting done.
Is there any, like, sign of, like, what had happened? Like, did someone blow the roof off the place? Did someone, like,
yeah,
what?
Go ahead and everybody make me perception checks.
16.
17.
18.
22.
Combo breaker.
Yeah, you guys, you notice as you start to look around and listen for people mumbling about it and stuff. It sounds like it was, it sounds like there was some sort of bomb, maybe, in like the front of the building where most of the damage is done kind of to the direct face of the building where all this gear work and stuff was done. Buddy, though, you overhear, honestly, you overhear Nicolora chatting with an acolyte of the temple as she kind of comes up, and they mention that there were a couple of demons who attacked the building. From the outside as well.
How disrespectful.
Ooh.
Okay, I think I would actually go up to Nicolora, just like, you know, nice little tap on the shoulder. How tall is Nicolora? 'Cause that
She's
doesn't
only a little
track.
taller than you.
Okay, cool. And tap Nicolora on the shoulder.
Yes, buddy.
And be like, do you know what you actually not even gonna ask a question. You know what happened.
We sort of know what happened. There have always been and will always be people who work against forces of good in the world. That being said, Arathis is neutral. She is a god of civilization and law and light and order, but it seems as though there have been some attacks on different light-based groups in the area. I know that's why Azar's Mark's family moved him to East Camp because they thought that Taletraeder couldn't protect him from these sort of attacks. But it sounds like they said that it was a group of demons. I worry with with what happened with Fierna. She sort of gets very quietly last summer that maybe they were devils, but it sounds like it was demons and some sort of fire bomb. But it obviously, and she sort of gestures towards all the cracked stonework, obviously there was some show of force with the fire. The stone doesn't burn. The building is protected against fire in that way, and so it seems like they didn't necessarily know that, given that the whole place was engulfed in flames, but But yeah, I know what happened. Kind of.
Do you think they know more about it than you do? And, like, I'm gesturing to, like, all these people working to repair it.
Oh, I'm sure that acolytes of the temple have found. I hope that acolytes of the temple have found out more. But
Buddy's gonna start walking over to all these people, and he's gonna say as walking away and be like, "I'm gonna cast Zone of Truth."
oh, buddy,
Walking towards these people.
Buddy.
I'm hyping Buddy up.
Yeah, I'm ready.
buddy, ask before you cast spells on people.
Why? It's Zone of Truth.
These are.
That's a good point. He's got a point.
You see Nicolora just, like, grab the bun on her head and, like, rub it, and you see just, like, a bandage fall out. Nicolora keeps a variety of first aid supplies both in her fanny pack of holding, but also in her hair. But... Okay.
There's honestly not a lot of reasoning with him.
Woohoo!
Not to, like, be dunking on my friend, but, that's kind of the truth.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
one of the things I like most about him.
So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, and I don't want to. In this case, I really am truly not even accidentally trying to get my friends in there. I'm really just going for the people working on this stuff.
Yeah, buddy.
And just I'm like turning to Nicolora. I was like, don't you want to ask some questions?
Nicolora goes, I ask questions, I just generally trust the people who also are part of my order. Okay.
So I'm casting Zone of Truth.
Great. I'm just gonna roll for this acolyte here. Jeez. Yeah, they fail handedly.
Oh boy.
This is kind of sad.
This
like, I
All
kind
I
of
have
wanted
to do
them
is
to
tell
pass.
the truth.
this person
Yeah.
who you don't know turns to you and
Cool.
goes, "Did you just cast a spell? Did you just cast a spell on me?"
Oh my god.
Yes. What happened?
It's like this older woman, long gray hair that's in very tight braids all the way down, is wearing like a robe that has beautiful gear work only on the like collar portion of it all the way down. You cast a spell on me.
Here to help. What happened?
Demons, devils attacked the temple.
What kind of demons?
Bad ones.
What kind of devil?
Bad ones. Young man, I'm not. What is that, young man? That emblem on your neck.
Yes.
What is
The
it?
God dog.
What does it mean?
The most holiest of gods. God dog.
That is incorrect.
No.
There is a large subsection of gods, and many of whom are equally holy.
Yes. Okay.
So
God dog
suggesting
is
that
above
yours,
them.
That is incorrect.
That's not incorrect. I'm just gonna like go.
You see Buddy going to fight with this old woman.
I didn't see that coming.
She goes, "Sit down."
You sit down.
Okay, you sit with me. She gestures towards a bench. Actually,
can't
she
say
gestures
no.
towards the steps of the temple.
Wait, no, I have to ask questions.
Take a
I'm
seat.
done
You
with
can ask questions. Oh,
This is so wrong.
young
Allie feels like this is so wrong.
young man. You see this older woman follow Buddy back to
Okay.
the group.
That
She
checks.
goes, "Hello, your friend cast a zone of truth on me."
He
Yeah,
does that.
Sorry about that.
Hell yeah.
Sorry.
Are there any
Means no
traps
harm.
here?
Are there
Are we in trouble?
traps?
This seems bad.
Buddy, it's a temple.
Well,
So?
it's possible that being here is a hotbed of potential danger with devils and demons coming back to kill all of us, but it seems that for now, I don't
And all
see
she
any of
keeps
them.
saying is that they're bad. That's
Buddy,
all
they
she's
tried.
saying.
Buddy, your name is Buddy.
Yes.
They tried to kill me. They tried to kill all of us.
Who tried to kill you?
The devils and the demons.
Who are the devils and the
Well,
demons?
they didn't stop to introduce themselves to me, Buddy.
Do you think somebody else would know?
I don't know that we really stopped to chat with them. We sort of just tried to kill them and get them off the grounds. And they were sort of, had claws and fire and bones. Some
Did
were
you
made
kill
of
any?
bones.
Did you kill any? Did they drop anything?
When we killed some of them, they disappeared into ash. Though it's possible, I've done some research, and it's possible that they weren't really dead, but just disappeared.
What do you mean?
Well, it's when you kill some devils, you don't really kill them, they just go back to hell.
Oh, we're very familiar with that. We've fought the same one several times.
Oh?
Well, not us per se, but some people we know.
Yeah, well, we fucks with devils, so I'm asking you questions because
Fucks
we
with
know
is not
devils.
the words that we
I'm gonna be
we don't
going-
fucks with devils. We
Neither
we
do I.
Fuck
What do you
up
mean?
devils. We
That's
fuck up devils.
Who's like,
I need
Punch,
a moment
punch.
to ponder this.
I'm gonna be scrolling through my photos to look for
Thanks.
the picture I took with that
Look
chain.
up.
the
Oh,
chain
yes.
devil.
that's a good idea.
We fought a very long time ago last summer that I notably took a picture with as a means of saying
For
where
context
I was.
in the chat, this devil was frozen and its corpse, its lifeless body was held levitated in the air, and then Lyndon walked over and took a selfie with it.
Because I needed to tell someone where I was and what I was dealing with.
I just
and
had to
it seemed
contextualize.
like the concisest way. I'm gonna find that picture and show it
Oh,
to
God.
this old lady and be like, does this look familiar to you?
Yes. Though I will say,
Nicola, we did it!
none of you all have a lot of energy, and not a one of you has even asked me to introduce myself, so you're just as bad as some of those devils. According to Buddy and his superior god.
Oh, you know Buddy. I'm Azar.
Well, Buddy is. You were all yelling at him.
I'm
Oh.
Aoife.
Elder Era, it is good to meet you. It is good to meet you. I am the highest ranking acolyte at the temple.
Oh, Buddy, you picked the right one, I guess.
I supervise
Well, it's really
some
nice
of
to
the
meet
work,
you.
and Nick here has come by to help us with some of the heavy lifting since I don't know if you can tell, but I have lost quite a bit of my strength with my age. So, but I'm spry.
Well, if you need additional help, I'm not very strong, but I am young. And
A good quality.
vivacious.
I'm really young and really strong.
Ditto.
I have got dog on my side.
Oh no.
Right. Well, if you'd care to move some of the rocks off the grounds or out of the way, you're welcome to. Otherwise, we are also in the process of a deep clean of the gears that remain from all of the soot from the things that did burn in the fire. It turns out if you just ward a building, it doesn't always cover the things inside and on in the front. So,
Yeah, I'm definitely down to help if you do this one thing for me, which is here I hand her my crystal and I say, just like get a cool like action shot of us like lifting a rock and like looking helpful, you know.
how do you work this thing? Is this? Oh, this is me. That's not. Oh, I
you
If
just
you double
had
tap it
to.
really fast, it'll swap.
And that, yeah.
This is. Oh, now I have heart eyes.
No, just tap it a little faster, like a little bit further up than that, just like in the middle.
Whoa.
Just
This is going
fun.
swimmingly. Do you guys
Well,
want
just
me to
like
take
that young woman.
Who?
Well, she tried to. She asked me if I had a crystal. She came by a few months ago. She's
What
just
does
fun.
she look like?
What?
There was a young woman. People pass through, but there was a young woman who has a what is it? What crystal? A crystal like
Was
this.
this before or after the temple was vandalized?
Oh, just before.
Suspicious. I play another film noir chord.
Oh my god.
You just score everything, don't you?
Yeah.
I start pulling up photos of every one of my relatives. I'm like, was it this one? No. Okay, was it this one?
I feel
what
like
about
it was
this one?
probably.
She said her name was V. Is your sibling named V?
I
Oh,
look at Nick. I look straight at Nick. I'm pissed.
That's not good.
There are no V's in my family, I will say.
Did this V person seem evil?
Well, no, she just seemed a bit lost.
Lost how?
There are many people who are lost who come to the temple to seek knowledge. She came, she stayed for a day. We went on a tour, she made some offerings. She
And
asked
then the
to
temple
stay the night,
exploded?
but I didn't let her. Well, a couple days later. Do you think it's possible that she did it?
I think she planted a bomb, is my guess. She's not great. When we were talking about fighting the same devil several times or multiple times, that's maybe one person I was discussing.
Yep.
Oh, well, she seemed she seemed like a normal young woman.
They
They all
always
do.
They're very charming. They've even tricked me. Can you believe it?
Yes. I'm
Goes
sorry,
over
I'm
my
under a
head.
zone of truth still.
That's so good.
Oh, we should add some more questions.
I can choose not to answer. I just thought it would be quite funny if you knew that I really thought that. I'm old, you see, so I'm allowed to say whatever I want, and it sounds, fun.
That's actually true. That's one of my rules of life. Once I get old, people will have to stop yelling at me for saying whatever I want.
Oh, just the other old people yell at you for disagreeing with them.
Well, I
I have a friend who works at the Temple of Melora, who's it's about an hour and a half from here, and he and I get into all of these arguments where he calls himself it's wild and free versus like serious and boring, and I don't think that's true at all. I think that knowledge is power, and there's nothing boring about power if you ask me, and Dennis is wrong, and I'm just getting tired of his attitude about it.
Where did V go after the temple?
I don't know. I don't follow young women through the streets.
What other temples are around here?
Well, there's the worship center at Taletraeder runs an excellent program. I have spoken with Panic, and they do fine work in the world of secular religion, but there is there is the Temple of Melora about 90 minutes from here by car. There are several other smaller factions of different religious organizations, some for Pelor, some for just a variety of gods. The Pelor faction sort of in Bastion City has taken a bit of a toll. They had a bit of an attack as well, though they were able to thwart it a bit. You see, they have more followers than we do, and so when things like that happen, everybody mobilizes to help them because everybody pays attention to them, and then something happens to a smaller group, and then nobody pays attention, and it's a whole thing.
Has
I
anything
stopped
happened?
listening at followers, but I could probably help you out with some of those. I could mobilize people to hear. Aoife, what were you saying? Sorry.
Oh,
my
I was just
bad.
wondering, has anything happened at the other temples?
There was a small attack attempt at the Pelor Temple in Bastion City, but they they were able to hold their boundaries a bit better. There didn't seem to be a sort of bomb in that one. It was kind of just, they have a lot more paladins than we do, and they kind of carry the light in that way, and we are less about the light, though Arathis is that way. We are more machines and cities and machinations and knowledge, and it would seem that in knowledge there is not always strength against devils, so...
Do we have any counselors or campers who are loyal to any of those temples? Those other temples?
Nick looks directly at Azar.
I mean, yeah, that's like, well, it's kind of complicated because there's like a lot of extra stuff. I don't know if you might remember this, but kind of broke his oath last year, and it was sort of like a thing, and so I don't know if he's like gotten that back yet. It's kind of awkward, so we just kind of don't talk about it, but anyway, he used to be like really into that kind of vibe and like the light and stuff, and then you notice he got really mad for a while, and he's still kind of mad but also like glowing. I don't know, it's kind of awkward, you know.
Should we be worried about the temple? Other temples?
Well, like, probably, but if it's, like, hours away, I feel like we, don't have that kind of mobility at this point.
Do they have crystals at the temples?
We could maybe reach out to Mark's dad.
Yeah, it might not be bad to warn them, just in case.
Oh, or
But
Mark's
if this
brother,
was, like...
that kid loved me.
Oh, true. But it also, if this was, like, months ago, she's probably already, like...
Moved on.
Well, or, like, I don't know that she would, like, take 5 months to, like, go to a temple that's 3 hours away. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
She's the worst. I don't know.
She sucks.
Well,
Literally?
let's start helping out with some of these stones.
I actually want to climb up the side and start scrubbing the gears.
Amazing. As you all pitch in to start help restore the Temple of Arathis, I think that's where we'll take our bio break. So we're going to take a bit of an intermission here, probably about 7 to 10 minutes. In the meantime, if you haven't already, please consider making a donation to an organization against racial violence. Resources are coming in the chat. Thank you, Corson, for doing that. And we will see you all in mere moments. Get some water, take a bio break. We will see you soon. Bye. Welcome back to the back half. Thank you all so much for donating to these organizations. Both they and we deeply appreciate it. I'm looking forward to either making a character or just getting a really strong opinion on a name from whoever wins, depending on how much time you want to spend on this activity. Yes. You know, who knows? But when we last left our gang, they were doing a bit of activism work themselves, restoring a temple. So Azar up on the gears with the deep scrub brush, getting some cleaning on that light stone. If there's any other sort of scenes that you guys want to call out here, you can feel free to. Otherwise, we can say, like, you guys hang out for a couple hours. Nicolora does go inside to, like, pray and meditate and take some time in the temple before she comes out and starts assisting in the sort of restorative work. But if there's anything else that you guys want to do while you're here...
This isn't really a scene, but I would like, if not this old woman, I want someone to take a picture of me lifting a rock, and then I'm gonna post it as like a call to arms, like, hey, the temple needs your help. Like,
I'll do it.
Come move some rocks and do some scrubbing, and so I want a cool picture of me like mid-lift, and then also like just a cool short video of me doing like a perfect form
Amazing.
squat with the rocks.
Lyndon, go ahead. I'll let you roll this with advantage since Aoife's helping you taking the photo. Go ahead and make me a charisma check.
All right. 18.
18. All right, that is a solid post. Will you roll me a D100?
Hell yeah. My favorite ones to roll. Oh, it's a good one. It's good this time. 93.
You gain 930 followers.
Whoop whoop.
Hell yeah.
Whoa.
And 9 people over the course of the day show up to help in a variety of ways. Some people send you Venmo to donate for help for the temple. Some people actually show up. One person shows up with like coffee and donuts for the gang. Some people stop by. So you do get 9 people who stop by and help, but you do get 930 followers because of it. So
Hell yeah. I'm
That's
like
activism.
360
I was gonna say,
away
wow.
from 10K.
that's
What a
activism,
beautiful
baby.
mirror
A
of
bunch of
real
people
life.
repost your shit and a couple people do something.
Show up.
So
I
Hell
think
yeah.
Buddy would definitely see all this going on and kind of like try to get some inspiration. It's just like, Lyndon, do you think we should use stones and rocks in our prank on East Camp?
We could. We
I
could
was
just
actually
like
thinking about that.
Really?
Yeah, so I was thinking like I want to start working with my non-competitive sports group, and so I was thinking maybe, we're not competing against each other, but if we were to hypothetically like stack large stones outside the doors of the East Camp counselors in the middle of the night, my only concern is stealth. I'm still brainstorming here.
I think that's a really good idea.
Barricade them in.
Yeah. Just don't have me move rocks.
Fair. Okay, but I will have to stand guard because it's a fire hazard, and so if there's an emergency, I want to be sure that everything's okay.
Yes.
Oh,
Can't
yeah.
block the egress. And Buddy uses the word egress.
Lyndon doesn't know what it means. Well, we would want to be around to see their reaction anyway, so like we could be on fire watch too at the same time.
Who's
That's a
moving the
good one.
rock?
I'm writing that down.
Who's moving the rock?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I was thinking I could get our non-competitive sports league involved. Because
Yeah.
so one of the activities I wanted to do is you set your own personal goal for how many rocks you lift. And so then you're just competing against your own goals. And it's basically that, but you lift them and then put them in front of the doors of the East Camp counselors.
Hell yes.
Is great. And I don't
Absolutely.
have to move rocks because I'm not stealthy.
I'm gonna yell all of this up to Azar so that
amazing. You guys are
Everybody's screaming.
screaming about moving
Subtle.
rocks.
As you start yelling at me, I'll just message you back so that you can not yell.
As you
Yeah,
start
okay.
yelling is when Nicolora sort of emerges from her meditation and comes out and is like, Lyndon, we really don't need to yell here. It's
Sorry, I'm talking to Azar. I don't have magic talking.
That's what it's called, magic talking.
Yeah.
You were trying to find you're going to move rocks.
Uh-huh.
I love it.
Yeah, non-competitive
guys.
sports.
Don't tell anyone who said fuck those guys. It's like slipped out. It's against my brand, but
I'm gonna hold
Really
that
hate
in my
pranks,
mind
honestly.
forever.
I'm going to set a goal for myself of I'm going to say 10 large boulders in 5 minutes. By large boulders, I mean something that I can lift with effort. So that's my goal for myself for today.
what is Aoife's strength, just out of curiosity?
I believe it looks like it's +4, so 18.
Oh yeah, those are big boulders that you can lift. Nicolora
so
has
that's
a
my goal.
-1 strength and is like, I cannot help with that, but I support it, and I'm sure that Penn would love to be a part of this if that's something that you
Yeah.
wanted to
Do
ask
you think
them
we
to
can
do.
get like the bus out here? Like, could Penio drive the bus full of other campers?
Ooh.
I don't
Oh, I
really
mean,
let Penn drive my car, but
Or maybe like
they're kind of
Swag.
hard on stuff. I'm sure you want yeah, I'll get someone to bring yeah, because I really don't want to
I mean,
stack rocks in my
we
minivan.
did say that we didn't want to bring campers here, but also it feels like many hands make light work.
Well,
which is
if
an
we don't
adage
bring
that my parents
campers,
always
but if
said.
we just recruit a couple counselors who want to be involved in this sort of prank work that you're doing,
Yeah,
and then it sort
cabin
of tricks them
C.
into activism, right? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those kids
yeah.
don't do anything. Let's get the yellow cabin C.
Oh yeah,
campers.
we're bringing them. We're bringing
Wait,
them.
wait a minute. We're gonna bring
Yeah.
children? That
could
feels
bring
like
Mavericks.
antithetical to what we decided to do.
But it's activism.
Nick,
Wait, I'm
Nick
now-
just
I'm now
stops and
confused.
goes, I'm gonna let you guys make the calls you need to make. I'll be sure to get you a driver. You let me know who's coming when. I'm gonna go actually help right
Orin
now.
will come.
Who's in the non-competitive sports league?
Soot, Nugget, Wash, Jazz, Rorin, Aoife, probably Buddy,
Azar.
Azar.
I probably am. It took me a second, but yeah, it makes total sense.
Because there are nine people in the non-competitive sports league.
Wait, is Makeno in it? Make no
Azar,
back at
Buddy,
camp.
Rorin, no. Jazz, Wash, Nugget, Soot, Aoife.
Virgil.
Yeah, probably Virgil.
Nice.
So
Shout out Virgil.
shout out Virgil. With the little furry ears and tail. Yeah, so you have, including all of you, a little pool to pull from. But they are campers.
Yeah.
Is that bad?
Probably, but
Why?
As a counselor in training, I like to think that I'm kind of teaching the campers about like the fun parts of camp life. Not that it's like all not fun, but like the things the counselors won't tell you.
here's the other counterpoint that I'll produce, is that several counselors plus Buddy had a hard time with Miss V, and I feel like she would just one-shot immediate death several of these children.
That
Okay.
is
That's it for
Bleak.
if she happened to arrive back here
Wait, are we talking about here or are we talking about the East Camp?
So that's what I'm
to
confused
get
by.
the rocks, right? To get the rocks from here to East Camp.
Oh, I
Oh,
didn't realize
we're
we were
taking
taking the
these
rocks,
rocks?
from here. I thought we
Oh,
were
I
just
thought we
taking-
were taking these rocks,
Different. I
and
was
that
like,
was the
we are taking
activism.
sacred
Wait a minute.
rocks.
Wait a
That's
minute,
the-
wait a
I
minute,
mean,
wait a
we
minute.
are
Then how can
having
we say
these
it was
rocks.
activism if this picking up the rocks here isn't involved?
No,
Because
we're
we are
doing,
helping
We're doing
here.
this and separately,
And then later,
and then
We're just gonna
later
do it again.
at a different time.
Oh,
Activism
sorry, I was up on the
now.
gears, so I probably missed that part.
I,
Okay.
Claire,
This is
also
why
thought
we
you were trying to
scream.
steal rocks from
No,
this
no.
sacred
No.
temple.
Who would break that golf cart? Like, are you
Oh
kidding?
yeah, we can
That's what I
find
thought you were
Laura
rocks.
would
bringing the
never
bus.
let us.
And that's why Nicolora walked away.
That's why she was like, what?
I also do want to say, TBT, because we did see, Bitch V at East Camp last year. I don't know if their
True.
words are better now. I don't know what the vibe
Oh
is.
my gosh, you think Sarah Ann and V are connected?
Fucking
Ugh.
probably. She's a nightmare.
That's my new
wow.
theory.
It is ambiguous who I'm talking about.
Oh my gosh, can we put that on the conspiracy board?
Yes.
Sarah Ann is in a relationship with Vile.
Yeah, I am gonna put that up there. I am.
All
gonna
right,
do
in
it.
the spirit of moving this
Beautiful.
scene forward,
Rocks.
So
move
wait,
rocks
so we're getting
forward.
different rocks. We're not getting sacred
Yeah.
holy rocks.
No.
No,
But we
this
are
was also
putting
just
these rocks.
My first thought.
Yeah, elsewhere. Like
100% must go with the first thought.
The
You
last
guys
thought.
spend most of the day, unless you stop, helping.
Well, we
clean
do
up
have
the
to
temple.
go.
Yeah, I need to go
I
to the
have to go to
bookstore.
more books. Yeah,
Taylor,
Great.
and we have to go to the tailor.
So you
So I'll probably
spend-
do like a 2 p.m.
Great. You spend a couple hours. It's honestly the moment that you all realize you're like too physically tired from moving rocks in this moment is when you realize that utter miscommunication and you're all like, we need a break. You go get lunch. You leave. Nick does stay at the temple to continue helping. You go get lunch. You leave. Honestly, you leave Nick with a couple of Lyndon's social media followers who've shown up to kind of help out as well. So you kind of have a team that sort of replaces your hands as the next group. And you head out. You grab some lunch and head to more books.
Nice. I'll give Nick a finger guns on my way out as well.
Oh, nice.
Maybe she can lift something with that.
One boulder.
On older.
She just uses incredibly powerful magic instead to move things.
Well,
Um,
still counts.
It does. It does still count. Amazing. Yeah, you guys head to more books. You see a Kenku woman working behind the counter.
Why are we here?
Because I want to talk to this bookkeeper, this nice bookkeeper who we've met before, about the abyss and hell and law and chaos in general. And where Arathis falls on that, and where Pelor falls on that plane, and where all of those things. I'm coming into this place and just monologuing exactly what I'm saying right now. All of these things happen for a reason, and I just want to know what that reason is.
Can I start like inching my way out the door?
Buddy immediately turns around and leaves. Yeah, bud, you can.
All right,
There's a coffee shop connected to more books. You remember that as well.
Oh yeah,
I'm going in
I'm
there,
gonna go
too.
Buddy
Right,
and
it's
Linda
fine.
take
Bye,
a
I'm
hard
gonna get-
left through the like archway into the beautiful little
Yes.
wood-worn coffee shop.
I don't want to be a distraction.
More coffee next to more books.
Huh.
Nice. I'm gonna start browsing the adventure section, if such a thing exists. And if there's only a fiction section, I am in trouble.
There's like an action adventure. It's like sorted almost by like movie categories in here.
Okay.
It's dense though. The shelves are very close together. The store itself is like it's a little dark. Not like scary dark, but like dim. Everything is so close together that it does feel a little like as you come in. And yeah, you guys see working behind the counter at the coffee shop, you see Xander Moore, who you recognize, hanging out behind doing his barista duties, and who you recognize as his mother, Evermore, behind the counter at the bookstore.
Evermore, quoth the raven.
And my brain went to Taylor Swift.
And that is what you could have a hand in if you win our NPC drawing.
Wow, okay. You can fix me.
Just kidding, just kidding. Anyway.
Well. Yeah, you see both of them in various things. The last time you guys saw Xander, he was hanging out with a bunch of goth-looking kids, I think, in a bar. And the last time you saw Evermore, she offered you the ability to draw from a deck of many things for 5 gold pieces.
Holy
So-
shit. I forgot that.
Was it 5 or 50? It might have been 50.
I think it must have been 50.
I think it was 50. Depends on the day when she's feeling frisky, you know?
I'm just gonna order some Java for everyone. I'm gonna ask if the card special is still.
They did not draw Clockwork Dungeons. They took a hard pass on that. Yeah, you ask if the card deal is still here, and Xander sort of looks at you and repeats in your own voice and just goes, "The card deal is still here."
Sick.
Sick.
How much?
Ask my mom.
Oh, it's okay. I probably won't do it. I
Daily
just wanna
deal.
know.
He says in his mother's voice.
Mm.
Daily
All right. 4 cortados, please.
please.
No cards for now.
He turns and makes 4 cortados and lines them up for you.
I pass them out to everyone. And then I just sit down. I just plop on down and,
Lyndon, make me a wisdom save.
all right. Dirty 20.
Yeah, this place is super, super grammable.
Okay. Sick. I'm taking some pictures to post in a little bit. I want to leave like a little bit of a gap.
Great. You see Lyndon generating content. Anybody want to do anything in this book?
I'm talking to the man. I'm waiting for him to recommend me books based on my monologue that I came in with.
Oh yeah, sorry. I thought you were.
I
in
thought the coffee shop was a separate room.
Yeah. sorry, that's where we were
It's sort
from.
of like
Yeah.
it's like a big open archway that connects them.
Okay,
Xander
okay.
is in the coffee shop. He is doing the little barista stuff, and you see like behind the sort of like counter that there's like a doorway that they can go between the two places. But right now they're fully staffed with their 2 workers with his mom on the book side.
Okay, so I'm asking his mom then about the planes situation.
And I will ask. Yes. Nice. Yeah, you go first.
So yeah, anyway, I was just wondering if you had any kind of like maybe like a you know how bands have posters? Well, maybe if there's like a poster that I could have that's like all of the details about like the planes and like law and like kind of like on a grid, maybe like a you know those like 2 axes kind of and like plotted points maybe. Otherwise, just like a book is also fine. I just know you can also buy kind of like posters at bookstores and stuff.
Do you want the one that is pretty or the one that is accurate?
Both,
Mm-hmm.
please.
She turns, and it seems like she should move slowly. She moves incredibly fast and goes and opens a crate behind her and pulls out just four poster rolls for you. And goes,
Ooh,
these
spicy.
2 are pretty. These 2 are right.
How much for all of them?
Did you buy coffee?
Yes. Well, yes.
10% discount.
Oh, great. Lyndon bought the coffee, but I think it counts because it was for me.
8 gold.
100%. I slide her 8 gold.
Hang them carefully.
Is there something I should know? Like, can I use like a thumbtack, or do I need to like use like that blue stuff?
Most people who are young do whatever they want, but you could frame your posters and then they look nice.
Oh, that's a good idea. Do you have any frames?
Mm-hmm.
How much for 4 frames of this size?
She just points towards the front of the store where there's a bin of like a variety of. They look like a bunch of vintage frames. They're very
sick.
cool. You
I'm
can
gonna go
find some
page
that
through
are
those.
there. And
I'm really about to put these on the wall of our cabin. I'll have all of you know.
She does before you walk too far away or when you come back with frames, she lays out a little it's like a little map of all the posters, right? But they're very small. And one of them is like the 666 layers of the abyss, and it's like very clearly and cleanly labeled. And the other one is like this gorgeous multi-level like 666 layer like with loose illustrations of what's on each layer, and it like looks very chaotic, but is also beautiful. Is actually beautiful. And then the hell ones are it's a very similar, like it seems like the same artist did them, where it's like a huge cacophony, but it's like weirdly more organized, the art one for the hell one, because there's just less layers to get to. And then there's also like a very clearly labeled sort of quick reference guide, a la like, oh god, I need to take my standardized test about all these things and I've forgotten all their names.
And is there any like book or anything that would be maybe about like where all of the gods in the history of gods fall in the alignment chart, maybe?
She just points to a section labeled religion.
I'll do you have Dewey Decimal? I'll just go
by
look.
author last name.
Okay. You know, a lot of people think that alphabetical by author is really helpful, but I don't find it that helpful in this moment. But I will look through this. And I go over to that shelf.
As whoever approaches her next, she just goes, "Some people here like to browse, and that's okay."
Well, I was wondering if you could recommend an adventure book to me, preferably with a female protagonist and elegant prose.
Are you an adventurer?
Yeah!
That's delightful. My son is an adventurer. He keeps trying to run off, but I delight in his being here to make the coffee. She jumps out over the back really quickly, like jumps over the counter.
Ah!
And she's like way smaller than you, Aoife, this little bird woman.
Yeah.
And she moves quickly, like just like hopping a little bit off the ground as she goes to the adventure section, and she's like quickly browsing through things and pulls like 3 or 4 different books off and hands them to you and is like, "They all have different stories, but they're all great authors. That one has the gaze in it."
The gaze?
Gaze.
I will take that
Female
one.
protagonist falls in love with the girl pirate.
Yeah, that one.
Pride bits.
I love it. Yes, I'll buy that one. And then I'm going to maybe buy another one, like internally. I'm going to buy another one just in case this one's too racy. So.
Amazing. Yeah. You buy 2 adventure novels, one being like a like magic pirate book of like tales on the high seas and magic and navigating and getting lost and finding a treasure. And then it's definitely not a monster called the Gaze. Just an old lady.
Like some kind of beholder, but just like a... Anyway.
Beholder with every eye is a pride flag. But yeah, you and then the other one is like a space
Nice.
adventure. So
Sick.
yeah. Yeah, you get them. She helps you guys out. Azar, go ahead and make me an investigate check in the religion section. You can have help.
All right.
I can come help since I've made my purchases.
Absolutely.
All right, that's a 15.
Awesome. Yeah, you're looking through, and there are a couple of sort of thick encyclopedia of gods now and forgotten, basically, that you could have access to. Some are like big and thick and gilded, and others are like, you know, slimmer, more modern. Like, these are the people that most people are referencing now. And yeah, you have sort of access to some tomes that have things. You also have, like, as you sort of are looking through, she does kind of amble over a little bit and points at a section that is like, there's like a little encyclopedia of alignments.
And that
like,
sounds like the vibe.
So there's like a little subsection, what is it, 9? So there's like 9 little like half-inch thick small print encyclopedias of literally all of the gods and religions that existed.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
I would like to buy that.
It's a tough read. Like,
I'll probably have Quag read it.
It's not a fun jaunt through history. It's definitely like you're trying to read Merriam-Webster for the content.
Yeah.
But
also sounds familiar in Corson's life, not
Beautiful.
necessarily in Azar's.
But yeah. Yeah, you can get those books. It does cost a pretty penny for that encyclopedia set, though. It's like it's like 100 gold.
Oh my god, I can't afford that.
They're beautiful. They're
I
gilded.
can.
Oh, Lyndon's frozen. I assume she would have offered to try to talk her
Lyndon,
down.
would you like to buy this encyclopedia set for me? Put it on my
Put it on my
tab.
tab.
Great. Oh my god, thank you so much, Lyndon.
Yes.
Incredible. Lyndon
I got
comes
these
through,
cool
drops
posters
the
of
black
names.
card, Crystal Pay, which More Books definitely does have the ability to crystal pay.
Daddy says it's just for emergencies.
Disturbed. My back.
Just in time to say how disturbed you are. Absolutely incredible. Yeah, you guys pick up an encyclopedia of gods and some adventure books.
Let's do it. Don't we have to go to Renee also?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I just have to do a little drop in.
Yeah, this is quick errands. Yeah, you guys head over to Renee's if it seems like you're satisfied at More Books. Right as you're about to leave, Evermore does kind of look a little bit at all of you and is like, let me know if you ever want to draw cards.
How
I
much are
will.
they today, Evermore?
No.
47 gold.
Maybe next time.
Still out of my budget.
Why didn't I draw it before?
No.
Because you can draw a card that's instantly die.
Oh. Well, what are the odds?
1 in
Pretty
52.
good.
Interesting. I don't have a very strong death wish at the moment, so I think I'll pass today, but
You can also draw a card that makes you like a god, I think, so.
Truly, Darius, who plays Valen in a campaign that I run separately, who is now your Instagram collaborator, said, drawing a card is such content, though.
Uh-oh.
tempt me.
No.
I'm tempted.
I think you tweet about being tempted as you leave. You get a DM from Incuboy that says drawing a card is such content as you walk into Renee's.
Fuck.
So you
We
can
might have to
consider
go
it.
back.
We might.
You walk into Renee's, little bell dings, you see this gnomish man, Taylor, amazing, impeccable, like deep emerald green suit vest, come out with his little measuring tape around him, kind of glowing, looks at you and goes, Lyndon.
Renee, you look incredible.
Thank you, I
That
made it
is your
myself.
color.
I made it myself.
Oh, I can tell. The little details. Screams you. I don't know if you saw my transformation over the summer, but I'm looking to I'm in the market for some new armor.
Oh.
Ideally, it would not be metal. I am told that is not ideal. But I still want to be like the strong man of the group, so I still want to be like pretty protected.
Well, we can do like an animal hide. Are you looking for something? Are you know, some people have problems with that sort of thing. Do you want me to like make a synthetic hide? Should we go real? Should we do some sort of...
I would personally love, so
What about
I don't
like
know
a
if you heard-
carapace? Is that crazy? Like we
what
find a
I
really
don't
big
know what
bug?
that means.
It's a bug.
Well, I don't know how ethical that would be because I am a vegetarian now.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty new. So I don't know, like maybe something like cool and like innovative, something the world has like never seen, you know. My #1 favorite movie now is The Matrix, so maybe something in that aesthetic.
Lyndon, they wear a lot of leather in that movie. You know leather is animals, right?
Yeah, but like a synthetic one,
Of course,
or like
of course. You're giving me a challenge, which I respect. I will keep it to myself.
yeah. So I figure if anyone is an industry leader, it is you. And I think that together we could make like the next big thing really pop off. I was thinking like maybe something like chainmail in composition, but maybe out of like the cool like 3D printer-esque material instead of like
Plastic armor seems
You know what? Now that you say
Pretty.
that, now
We
that
could go
you
any
say
color
that,
you wanted.
I want black. I want matte black.
Matte black. Matte black. Okay. You see he starts
I
taking
really
notes
don't
as you're
have-
talking.
Yeah, I'm not that particular, just like I've been told it's taboo to have metal. And if the animal was already dead,
Make me
I
an
would not
insight
be
check.
opposed to it. But I do not support the killing of animals any longer. I did not support it before either. Don't take me out of context. But I did tolerate it before. That's a 17.
He, as you're talking about this, he gives you a look that is like, oh, you're not picky. You don't have a lot of ideas. You're really okay with whatever I do. Lyndon Kennedy, I have known you for way longer than that.
Lyndon's the kind of girl who
says it all with
says
a look.
that, but fully doesn't mean it. But she always will say it. Because she genuinely thinks it's true. She does think she's
Of course. Our
low
our
maintenance.
arrangement, you post.
Yes. I'm almost at 10K. 360 away.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I owe much of my success to you.
You do. I will share your next post on my socials. He shows
God,
you
you
a
have
flash of his
socials
crystal really quick. He has well over 100,000 followers.
Renee!
Nice.
They have this thing where you make little videos.
Oh my god, yeah.
People
Those
love
are so
videos
sick.
of my things.
I could do a 360. I could do a twirl.
I was making another of your shoes. He picks up what looks like a stiletto heel, throws it at the wall, and it sticks like spider climb.
Whoa.
Sick.
People love it.
Oh
They
my
love it.
god.
They love it.
And
You do
I
that
love
thing
it,
that's
too.
like da 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 da, and then you like jump, and then it's like da da da, like that one. That one's cool.
He goes, I don't know what that is.
Well,
I want one of those.
Let me think about your armor. I want to make sure that it is the best that it can be.
I trust you. I really do. I really do.
It is bold to have a tailor create armor for you, but I will do my best.
I just feel like no one gets me. Like, you just get me.
What can I say?
We're like twin flames. We like share feelings, and like I feel like you're like me in a past life.
Calling
You
me
know.
old.
No. I'm calling me alive, but also perhaps once dead before.
Mm.
Think about it.
He turns and starts to walk back to his little office and just goes, at Renee Taylor's.
At Renee Taylor's.
He goes, I will contact you for pickup. I need to think about this project.
Sick. Sick. Take your time. Like, this is fine for now. But
He heel turns, walks back over to you. What are you wearing right now, Lyndon?
I am wearing just your basic matching slim leg sweatpants and unzipped hoodie and tank top, and they're all the same color. And my slides, obviously. And my sunglasses are on my head.
He walks back over. He sort of looks at you for a moment. Reaches over to the desk that is behind him, pulls open a drawer, sticks a hand in without looking, pulls out a little flower brooch that is the same color as your entire outfit, and just pins it onto you and goes, that's better.
Oh, interesting. I'll keep it on. It's iMessage blue. That's what I call it.
Amazing.
Anyone need anything else?
I think I've been reading this whole time, so I probably don't hear him say that.
Have a good day.
I'm just a no.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I kiss him on both
Yeah.
cheeks, European style.
It goes on for you do like 5.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no, indeed.
Yeah,
I
you
feel
guys
like-
head out.
Oof. Once we step outside the shop, I think Buddy would definitely start asking what that, like, stiletto was, except understanding that it's just like a weapon shoe. It was pointy. Lyndon, why
that's
didn't you get the
kinda
weapon
true.
shoe?
I feel like I wouldn't be able to get around as easily in them. They're
Wait,
kind
you
of...
wear it? Like,
Oh,
on
yeah.
your foot?
You wear it, you can also take it off and throw it at someone, too.
See, that's what I
I've done
thought it
that
was.
before. You could also, like, theoretically, if you kick someone with it, like, if you're standing and they're sitting, for example, you could potentially do some real damage. You could, like, gouge
mean-
someone's eyes out, per se, with your heel.
I think we all need weapon heels. Heels?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Heels? Yes. Weapon heels.
They're traditionally worn for, like, formal occasions, and I figure since we're in the forest so much, not functional for me.
Buddy,
but-
make me an intelligence check.
Oh my god.
Oh, I don't do those that often. Okay. That's a 9.
Seems like they would be great. Potential weapons? Like, what could go wrong?
God.
Next time.
They also kind of hurt to wear.
Should get one of those. Wait, when it's a weapon, you have it in your... Do you wear it on your hands or on your feet?
Usually on your feet,
they're
but I
kinda the
guess you
same.
could wear them on your hands.
Where are you guys headed right now?
I don't know what's going on anymore.
To the golf cart? I don't know. Is there anything else on the checklist?
Yeah, is there anything else that you want to do in town? You know, there's, yeah, I mean, you guys have been around. There's a couple bars that you've been to there that you have illegally been to.
Is there anywhere that sells like wrapping paper? No, that's too much. That's too much. I rescind what I
Wrapping
said.
paper?
Wrapping
Alpha
paper.
says
What
that
do you
out
want
loud and
What are
everything
you
kind of
wrapping?
stops.
For?
Never mind.
Wouldn't wrap one of those weapon heels.
Yeah, you're right, buddy. That was a silly idea that I had of wrapping a weapon heel.
I mean, you can, I guess, but it
No,
doesn't
you're right. It would never work.
effective as a weapon.
Would never work.
I'm confused.
Are you though?
It's one string of a conversation.
Are you all headed back on the golf cart or
I'm gonna go back and ride back with Nick because
great?
I learned that you ride back with the person that you rode there with, unless they tell you otherwise. So
I
I'm
am
gonna see
too
if she's
shy,
the-
so I will ride back on the golf cart.
Oh God.
Aoife, having been absolutely made, is like, oh god,
God.
and heads back in the golf cart. Yeah, Azar, as you sort of head back to the temple, you see there, you know, it seems like a pretty big day of service there. There are, you know, there's like some tangible change being made, which is very, very nice to see, sort of, as the sun hangs a bit lower in the sky. You guys grabbed probably another snack or something on the way out. And yeah, you meet up with Nick, and the two of you ride back together, just the two of you. Do you still ride all the way in the back of the minivan?
Not all the way in the back. I'm riding in the middle. So I'm riding in
right.
like the middle seats. I don't ride in the front seat. That's for sure.
She does, as she starts the car, goes, am I really, what am I, an Uber? Or not an Uber, what am I, courier? Anachronism.
No, I just
left
read-
and right.
Well, one time I read in a Snopes article that you can be killed from the airbag.
Oh my god.
But
You
it's
don't spend
fine.
a lot of time in cars, do you?
Should have
Azar?
gone in the golf cart.
I was actually raised in the city, and we never had a minivan or any van, except the tour van. But the tour van, I always had to ride in the back because my parents were obviously in the front. So that actually reflecting, maybe that's why my mom.
That you've been stabbed multiple times and are
Well,
afraid of an airbag.
You know, I'm reflecting now, and I'm thinking about the fact that maybe my mom told me that the airbag would kill me just so that I'd never contest her for the front seat.
Your mom seems cool.
So good.
Yeah, honestly, well,
And
now
then
I'm
Azar
having.
spends the rest of the
you know.
drive back talking about her parents.
I love my parents.
Yeah, unless there's anything that you want to talk with Nick about.
cute.
All of you head back. Lyndon, throw me a dex check.
All right.
Oh no.
Ooh. Got my driver's license.
No.
Fuck.
No.
Can we get some
For
oops
real?
in the chat? Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Oh
Can all
no!
three of you make me dex saves really quick?
Oh mother of God.
Oh no! I have a
Oh,
minus
no.
1. Click.
8.
Oh my I shit you not, another nat one.
Okay,
Wow.
I got a 10. I got a 10, so I think we probably all fail. Oh no! What happened?
Oh my god, of fucking course I'm sitting in the backseat of Nicolora's minivan playing driver's license. Oh my god.
Claire, just tell us. Just tell us.
I have
Yeah,
to
what
roll
do we
damage.
Oh no!
Oh God.
Wait, can you roll for my books too?
Yeah, I can roll
what?
for your book.
Do they,
Okay.
do they get smushed?
Who got... Buddy, what'd you get?
I got an 8.
Oh, Jesus, gang.
Yeah. It's not great.
Alright, so...
We're not even drunk. We didn't even go to the bar.
You rolled flat. Aoife,
No, I know. I'm just saying.
Lyndon,
for the
you're
look.
driving in the fast lane in a motherfucking golf cart. You're going. It's a country road. You guys are jamming. Somebody has honestly.
I'm playing Vroom Vroom by Charlie XCX.
Yeah, weirdly you brought like a little Bluetooth speaker with you to play from your crystal. So Vroom Vroom is blasting so loud that you don't hear the sound of like a herd of deer over a hill. And so you come flying over the hill and hit not one, but like a herd of like 6 deer. The golf cart is like bouncing off of them. Lyndon, you didn't tie yourself in. You fly through the open windshield of the golf cart. You fly 20 feet through over the deer. Buddy and Aoife, you are hit hard as the golf cart starts to roll up against the deer. And you take 42 points of damage. Lyndon, yeah, both of you. Lyndon takes an additional 16 points of damage as she flies through the air and skids on the open road.
Oh, wear your ropes, kids. Jeez.
Lyndon, make me
Oh
a
my
wisdom
gosh.
saving throw.
Oh no.
Okay.
Wait, are
Everybody's
you alive?
up, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm alive.
Yeah.
But like,
12.
Cool. You are so hurt, but the first thought that hits your mind as you skid across the ground is how far away from the influencer's guide you are and whether or not your crystal is broken.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was probably are there cup holders on a golf cart?
Yeah, there
Was
might
it
be.
really in a cup holder? Or do you think you oh, I guess it was if you were driving.
That's where I would keep my phone while I was driving.
Okay. I'm going to ask you to roll me one more d20. I'm going to tell you right
Okay.
now something bad is going to have happened to your crystal. This is going to decide how bad it is because you rolled 2 nat ones in a row.
Okay.
Yeah.
I rolled a 13.
Okay. Your phone, the golf cart, as I previously said, rolled. So your crystal isn't completely broken, but the screen is shattered to all hell.
Okay, that's fine. That's happened before.
These are just a
not my
horrific
first shattered
golf cart
screen.
accident.
Is the golf cart drivable?
No, right? Wait, maybe. I don't know.
Someone roll me a con save for the golf cart.
Can I add my con to it?
Sure.
I get +5 to con
Great.
save, so I don't know if
I was
anyone
gonna
else
say
has-
plus
You
5
go for
anyway,
it.
because it's a metal box.
I got +3, so you're good.
Okay. Because I
Buddy,
probably
make me an
won't roll
Arcana
another
check
nat one.
as well.
Alright. Arcana check it is.
I rolled a 12.
13 on the Arcana check.
Cool. The golf cart isn't starting, but it's not, like, the outside isn't, like, caved in. It's, like, really dented and busted, but it's not starting. But, buddy, you know it's like a magic, it's like an elemental golf cart. But that's what you know, like, with a 13 Arcana check, you're like, I don't know, it's an elemental golf cart that Lyndon hot-wired. That nat
Can I
20's
try
coming to bite you in the ass now, huh? This is why you shouldn't
Man.
steal vehicles.
Try
And if you do
re-hot-wiring.
steal vehicles, wear a seat belt.
Or a rope.
Wear a seat rope.
I would like to get up off the ground, pop some bones back into place, wipe off any blood that's
You're
happening,
just covered in blood.
The light fall.
and hobble back to stride back to the golf cart, assess the situation.
Your crystal's on the ground, skidded across the road.
I pick it up. I see the shattered screen. I am deeply annoyed.
Buddy and
but-
Aoife, you realize you three are friends who were in a horrific accident, and the first thing Lyndon did was not go to either of you and see if you need help, but go to her phone.
I feel like at this point I am way more worried about Lyndon than I am about that fact. I'm like, she probably bumped her head real bad. So I guess I don't know how badly injured, like, losing 2/3 of your health is, but, like, if I can walk, I will go over to
Yeah,
check.
oh yeah, you can't. That's the dumb
Just
thing about
checking.
D&D is that the only hit point that matters is the last one. Like, all of you are
Okay.
Yeah.
functionally okay. You
Yeah.
just look bad.
Yeah, so I'm gonna definitely go check on Lyndon and be like, are you alive?
Oh, I'll be fine.
Just trying to
This is gonna
post
be
from a cracked screen.
annoying to
Is
fix,
my
but-
phone still functional? Because I feel like we need to contact Nicolora.
Oh, I don't know what to do with this elemental golf
Yeah,
cart.
Aoife, your phone's fine. It
All
was
right, I'm
probably
gonna
in your
text-
pocket because you were
Yeah, I'm
bleeding.
gonna text Azar and Nicolora being like, SOS.
Here's the
accident.
important question: are we behind? Are you guys
You're
driving faster
absolutely
than our
ahead
car?
of them. The car
Yeah.
is absolutely
Yeah, there's no
ahead
way.
of the.
You know,
SOS.
I don't know how reckless Lyndon
accident.
drives.
I mean, recklessly, clearly, but the recklessness happened, and
Okay.
you.
Well,
bounced
if I
off
get
of her
that
deer.
text, I'll finish my rendition of driver's license and then check my messages. Oh, I got a buzz. Oh, do you send a picture with it or just the text?
No, I don't think that's my style.
Okay.
But
I got an
drop a
SOS.
location?
I got
Is
an
that-
SOS and a dropped pin from Aoife.
Yeah.
Aoife wouldn't text me SOS if it wasn't important. Can we turn around?
You just Nick throws the car hard U-turn.
In driver's ed, I learned that you're actually not supposed to do hard U-turns like that. You're supposed to use
God.
the driveway and turn left and then back out and then go the other way.
What did she text you?
SOS and then a dropped pin.
Yeah, so sometimes when your friends are in trouble, you do the faster thing and not the legal thing.
Okay.
As you hear the car accelerating, as you see her she has blocks attached to both of the pedals. As you see her like
Oh my
slam
God.
down on the gas one.
That seems like a good code to live by. you know.
That's what I like to do. I like to, law is very good. I abide by it. It is made and structured for the order of society. Arathis would be distressed at my not following it, but the law that is most important is the law that helps and protects people, not the law that manipulates systems so that I can't help my friends when I need to help them.
That is true. That is definitely
That
true.
was beautiful.
And you guys speed
That
down.
was an inspiring speech.
And
Yeah,
she goes,
we're all
"Oh,
over
fuck,
here
there's
dead,
so many."
almost dead.
As you guys pull up, you see just a bunch of deer, and she's like, "Oh fuck, this is so many deer." And then past the deer, you see
God.
you see her friends.
Lyndon's bloody body.
There are none of the deer are dead because I don't want to be an animal killer.
Hey,
So
I was
all
gonna
the
ask
deer are
that.
fine and herding about, and you see your pals picking up their skids across the floor, across the ground.
Hey, what happened?
Oh!
We got in an accident. Lyndon, take care of Lyndon first. She went head first.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Is she fine?
Do you need
I'm
like
doing great.
heels, or do you just need like us to tow the golf cart back and you like get in the back seat, or what?
So it won't start. So I could push it all the way back.
Okay, if you want to do that. No, I'm just kidding.
Everybody gets 19 hit points back as Nicolora casts a mass cure wounds.
Oh, thank you.
And is like, get in, please get in the van.
I
What
learned
about
a
the
clove
golf
hitch.
cart?
I was thinking maybe we could tie a clove hitch to the back of the van, and then pull the golf cart.
Azar, you do whatever you need to do. Everybody else, get in the van.
Azar,
Wait.
save the golf cart.
Did my
Okay.
book survive?
Uh,
I must know.
Oh no, that's so tragic.
He's so mad. Oh no,
Okay,
they totally
so-
didn't. I can tell.
so the books, they're not like ruined, but it no longer looks like you've bought new books. It looks like you were holding the book and went to try to protect the book, but when you slid on the pavement, the book
Yeah.
slid on the pavement. So the back cover is like totally shredded in.
I just
Okay.
gotta find someone with mending.
That's
That's
okay.
true.
The words are still fine, right?
And Lyndon, you know your brother has, I think, oh no, he doesn't. You know Quag has mending.
Quagmire!
Okay, I will go talk to Quack.
Great. When you get back to camp, you that we're doing that scene. You all get in the van. Azar, make me a sleight of hand check
My clove hitch.
for your clove hitch. This went off the rails, gang.
You know,
Oops.
did we expect any? Oh, I'm on Buddy's character sheet.
Look,
Buddy
you
does
don't
not
roll
have
2
that.
nat ones in a row
Don't
and
do
not
that.
hit a bunch of deer.
And I get a 0.25% chance of happening result.
21 sleight of hand.
Yeah, absolutely. You TBT to your dad hitching like a really, really, really junker of a car behind a tour bus, and learning how to do that from him.
Yeah, I was definitely the kind of I am definitely the kind of teen who'd be like, "Oh, this is so cool. Will you show me how to do it? What are you doing?" Like I go to the dentist and I'm like, "Can you explain the procedure?"
God. Yeah, you do that. You guys, you hitch up the old beaten up golf cart. All the fine decorations that you guys did last summer, just gone. Just
Aw.
lost, shredded. The sides are absolutely like. Is it clear that I've never been in a golf cart? I feel like this golf cart shape keeps changing and manipulating.
Yeah.
It's
Sorry.
elemental. They do
Sorry.
that.
Yeah, it's an elemental. I don't know, whatever. It's totally scraped. The little like roof is absolutely dented in a little bit.
Oh no.
But you know
I
what?
guess.
It's happening, and you you put the golf cart in neutral, and drag it behind the minivan, and drive back.
Yay.
Nick does not ask anything. She just drives back and does not speak unless spoken to.
Can we still play Vroom Vroom in the car?
She doesn't stop you.
I'm gonna put on Tracy Chapman's Fast Car after that.
Oh.
Here's
you
the
just
other
add
important
these to the
question:
Tail
is
Trader
anyone
playlist.
sitting in the front seat?
No, I'm not.
Yes, but I leaned it all the way back. So I'm reclining.
About halfway back on what drive you have left, Nick just turns around to you, Azar, and goes, that's how this way the airbags kill you.
Oh my god, that is so good to know.
With Lyndon leaned all over.
That's so good.
I think
I have my
I'll-
sunglasses on, so I'm not responding.
Oh,
I think I'd like to
no.
surreptitiously.
Your sunglasses are so broken.
What?
You want to tell me they're not?
I have the broken sunglasses on then.
I also just rolled for them and got a 2. So
No way.
Once Nicolora tells me that about sitting that way and the airbag dies, I'd like to surreptitiously snake my hand around the side and try and lift up Lyndon's seat until
No.
it's not at the death level anymore.
I noticed this. I'm
Absolutely.
fighting back.
this just happens. All of you, this is just both of you are getting in an argument, and now the seat being loose is even more dangerous. Yeah, Nicolora is a great driver though. Thankfully got an 18 on that check. And yeah, you make it back to Taletraeder safely.
We're alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a fast car.
Honestly, just the fact that I'm so close to having 10k followers has really been like an adrenaline over the pain and trauma of the experience. So
Oh my gosh.
that's why I'm processing it
Um,
in such a chill way.
Incredible. You all make it back to Taletraeder. Aoife, you head to the tech lab to find Quag, who is just head over his desk. All of his hair is down out of a ponytail. It's clear he's been like rubbing at it in as he's reading all of this stuff. He's like poring over various books. And he looks up at you as you walk in with this just sad books.
Hey, Quags, do you remember how we talked about reading?
Yes.
Well, I was gonna do that, but then we got in a little accident, and so I was wondering maybe if you could mend my books so I can read them. I would really appreciate it.
Will you make a deception check?
Oh my god.
Oh, but those things are true. Oh, right, no, they're not for me to read. That's a lie. I forget. Okay, that was an 18. That was a good
Okay,
lie, finally.
Okay. Which makes sense given that you forgot that you were lying.
Yeah.
You see him sort of sit up a little bleary-eyed and go, and he mage hands the books to him. He goes, let go, and just doesn't get up from his desk, just looks up. And you see he sits there for unless you speak to him, for a full minute in silence for each book as he mends both of them.
How's your day going?
It's okay. It's quiet.
Yeah. We might have crashed the golf cart. You'll probably hear later anyway, so.
You look bad.
I'll just take a nap. It's okay.
Your shirt is like ripped down the side.
Like cool? Bad or like
Does bad mean cool now? I don't know what the campers are always saying new things. He gives you both of your books back and taps the one that's on top, the pirate book, and he goes, that one's pretty good. It's a
Oh, yeah?
series. It's a series.
did I buy the first book of
You
the
did.
series?
You did.
Okay, good.
She recommended the first one to you, yeah. She's
Okay.
not that mean.
That'd be really
Hilarious, like book 4. He doesn't
Thanks,
say
Bragg.
much else. He just goes, sounds good.
Is it really raunchy?
It's rated TV 14.
Oh, okay. We're good. Cool. Thanks.
Because you know how on TV they get away with more. So it's not like PG-13, but it's like
TV 14.
Quag really gets into it with you about movie ratings.
About as steamy as a CW TV show.
Oh my god.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the Vampire Diaries.
Or like Greek.
With swashbuckling,
Honestly, Greek had some hot scenes. Anyway.
Shout out to Greek, honestly.
Cappy. Anyway.
Thank you, Wombat Latte, for the bits. I hope they're for Greek.
Bits.
I'm proud of you. So, Aoife, you get your books fixed. Everybody's a little bit worse for wear, but you got a bunch of errands done. Is there anything that anybody wants to do today before we call it here? You all sort
Are
of
we
come
about to
back.
sleep?
No. I mean,
Okay.
it's like evening,
It's
so like
night, yeah.
you could just say like here we, hang out for the rest of the night or whatever. But yeah,
Well, we have some stuff to add to the conspiracy board,
you
so
do have some stuff to add.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I guess
I'm
I'll go
updating
change.
it.
I'm just gonna do it. But I'll go like change my shirt, but then I'll like see if I can find Phoebe, I guess.
Amazing. I'm retconning Phoebe's voice. I'm gonna just say it right now. Nobody needs to at me. I cannot sustain an Irish accent. We're gonna do something different.
Okay.
But we're gonna do something different. But you go around, you change shirts. What do you put on?
Oh God. I don't know. Is Azar there?
Hell
Yeah, you guys
I'm
are all
here.
there.
What the hell?
Azar, pick me out a shirt, please.
What are my options?
Here. I just hand her like 5 shirts, and so we've got probably like a basic like black and white striped. We've probably got like a kind of
Like a French mime shirt?
Yes, exactly. But that's not
Okay,
why
that
I
one's
bought
going
it.
right on the bed.
Okay.
We're not.
I would say a band t-shirt that is maybe like Taking Back Sunday, like that era.
That was gonna be on the maybe pile, but we're it's on the maybe no pile now.
Like a Six Flags t-shirt.
That I'm throwing in the trash can.
A Taletraeder t-shirt?
We're throwing the Six Flags one in the trash.
Yeah, maybe like
This is one you make a quilt out of. That's what you do with this.
maybe like a Bruce Springsteen,
Oh, that's cool. That's
Like-
in again.
like distressed. What other things do I own? And then maybe kind of like a floral print blouse, like navy blue floral print.
Do you have any like flannel?
No,
Not to be a stereotype.
no, I don't.
Okay, I think let's go with the Springsteen. What pants are you wearing? Or bottoms?
I'm thinking like a long black, like kind of like the like florally skirts from like Limited 2, but like cool looking now. I have like a very specific vision and I'm not communicating it.
Wait a minute. Okay, that totally changes the outfit that I've got in my brain. I go and pick the Six Flags t-shirt out of the... No, I'm just kidding.
You cut the
it's like-
Six Flag t-shirt into a crop top.
It's like ankle length, like kind of like a boho black skirt.
You said Limited 2, and it really did something in my
Oh,
brain.
I'm sorry. I owned this.
I'm
skirt
shorted out.
I
in
don't
a
know.
different color, and so I'm expecting you to see my skirt from when I was 12. Right now.
Okay, so it's like a long, like, flowy floral skirt.
Yeah, not like.
I think we're going Taking Back Sunday then. I think we're
Okay.
going Taking Back Sunday. But you're going to tie it up. You're going to tie it up so it's like a little crop top. And then we're going to stack a bunch of jewelry. It's going to look like a thing. Like a look.
Okay. I'm just
This is so extra for camp. I just want to tell you she's going to know. She's going to know. She's going to know.
Oh my god. It's too late. It's too late.
But it's too late. But I think it's good if she knows. I think that's kind of the point of you doing this, isn't it?
no.
What?
I don't know.
Okay, I've got to rethink the outfit again. Do you have any cargo shorts?
Yes.
I look up at Lyndon. Anyway,
For the first
okay.
time in Lyndon's life, she's dissociating.
Okay, I'm just
Off
kidding
of
about
the
the cargo
bed.
shorts. Don't wear the cargo shorts. The dress is fine. It's all good. The dress and the Taking Back Sunday shirt, maybe let's hold the jewelry, because I feel like the dress, the skirt is something you would maybe wear normally.
We
The
lost
jewelry is like a
viewers
little
during
bit-
that.
That's
I'm
the name of the
sorry.
game.
No, I love it so much. In the Discord, in the Talking Taletraeder channel, I put my guess as to what this skirt is. I googled limited to skirts.
I'm so excited to get this out.
So please.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay. At this point, I just get flustered.
No!
I'm like, oh, whatever, and just like start to walk away.
No, okay. I think we're good with this outfit. I think this outfit is
Gotta
a
know.
If it's not this skirt, it cannot be this skirt. I cannot.
I don't. Wait, where? Okay, let me go on. I'm sure it's not. I'm sure it's not that skirt. Whatever.
I'm finding a long black floral skirt. We're gonna find a cute one that doesn't look like that. And
My God, I feel like I'm like waiting for something
That
to pop up.
is terrible.
like this kind of vibe. This is the skirt that I am envisioning with like a crop top tied up Taking Back Sunday shirt. That's
Wait, so
probably
this is-
also black.
This is Talking Taletraeder.
This
That's
is
where we're at?
if you want to follow along,
If
Talking
you want to follow this
Taletraeder
chat.
in the
Okay,
Discord.
I will be totally honest. Okay, it's like somewhere in between those two. We're gonna just say it's the one on the bottom. It's the
Is
one on
there
the bottom.
is there any paisley involved? Because if there's paisley, we have to read.
No. Floral is like it's like embossed with like floral embossed. But it's
I
all-
like Zitrone's. Is it a cargo skirt or their pocket?
Can we Google a
Can we
cargo
put
skirt?
pockets on it?
Oh my God.
Yes,
Here's the
it's
thing with
this.
cargo
It's great.
shorts.
It's
Okay,
it's
great.
too late.
Aoife?
It's too late.
Aoife,
We
I
don't need to
leave.
get into cargo short
Aoife,
discourse.
make me just a persuasion check, just by yourself first as you're walking over there.
Oh my God. Oh, nice. Dirty 20.
Amazing. You look honestly weirdly incredible.
Yes.
And you know what it is? It's that you were like, this is what I want to wear. Like, and you did that thing
I
of like,
also-
Cal, tell me what outfit to wear. And then you were like, fuck you, no, I know what I want to wear. And it's not that.
I definitely finger gunsed you on the way out of the door.
Okay.
Good.
Absolutely.
So you have that. Confidence is the best look.
My goodness, I don't think Buddy had any clue what was going on. So
yeah,
I'm
all of
gonna
that
just
happened
watch-
as Lyndon was laying on her bunk arranging conspiracy board updates. So you were
So-
probably paying attention to the conspiracy board updates.
Exactly. And when
Um,
Eva walks out, I'll be like, "Where's she going?"
That's so good.
Aoife, roll me a d20. This is going to determine where you find her. You're not going to not find her.
Ooh, best of luck.
Okay. That is an 8.
Cool. You like walk around camp and you try really hard to find like good locales that would be like cute, right? You go to like the fire pits and you go to the pier and then you like poke your head into the mess hall and you even kind of like wander and lurk a little bit by orange cabins and you don't find her anywhere. And then you're
And
walking
then?
past green cabins. And you know she's the green cabin counselor.
Right.
And you see her popping out of...
Is she by herself?
She's by
or-
herself. It seems like you know this from Penio, like every once in a while they stop by and do like check-ins with people. So it seems like maybe she was just checking in. She is coming out of Roran's cabin.
No!
Right.
Because Roran's a green cabin camper. She was probably just doing a check-in in their
Oh,
in
right,
their
right.
cabin.
Okay.
Not like
Right.
coming out of Roran's like she's just coming out of Roran's cabin. So-
Uh-oh.
So you were in the like little conglomerate of the
Yeah.
3 green cabins. They have a little mini fire pit. She's coming out of there.
Okay, I guess I will... Alright. I walk up to her. I say, hey, you're Phoebe, right?
Yeah. I saw you this morning.
Yeah, that was
Yesterday morning.
That was just a joke. Like, we didn't, like, mean that. But anyway, Quag told me that you really like to read, and, I thought you might like this book.
Are you giving her the homo book?
Yes. I'm going to jump off a bridge. Yeah, so I just hand it to her, and I'm like, hey.
Okay, make me a persuasion check.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna need like an hour to recover from this session. That's a 4. That is a 4.
You do have
4.
Bardic.
Okay, what does Bardic give me again?
It's an extra D8, but I don't know if that'll help you.
We're gonna try.
I mean,
We're
a
gonna
4
try,
to
boys.
12 is, less.
All right, let's see what a D8 does here. It's a 1. I'm not kidding. It's a 1.
Okay, so you get a 5 persuasion check.
So a 5 is better than a 4.
Yeah, but like. Okay.
Sorry, I was trying to do it with a confident face.
Well, Aoife, also make me an insight check, but as you're rolling that, she looks at the books, and you sort of gave these to her, and she kind of looks you up and down and goes, well...
Okay, that was a nat 20 insight.
Oh, Jesus. She looks you up and down. It's not that she doesn't like you. She's genuinely so fucking confused. Like, she got a 4 on her insight check on you, has no fucking idea what's going on, has given you an up and down, and kind of is like, alright, well, I don't know if Quag is the kind of person who just thinks everybody likes to read. I don't mind it, but, I'm a little bit more of a doer than a reader.
Oh. Okay.
Are they good? Have you read them?
Yeah, well, they're like adventure books.
Oh, that's cool.
So, yeah. But we could like do something sometime too. What do you like to do?
I mean, this camp doesn't have a lot of, it has a lot of stuff going on, but it doesn't have a lot of stuff going on, if you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
So,
I feel like I panic and I just say, so I run this non-competitive sports league. If you ever wanted to, like, come work out with us.
I'm more of a, troublemaker than an organized.
Did you hear about the prank that East Cabin pulled on us? They saran wrapped us into our beds.
You got saran wrapped to your bed.
Well, I didn't, but, like, all my friends did.
Make a deception check right now.
I'm literally... Oh my god, that was a dirty 20.
Oh my god, wait, I actually have to pull up her stat block.
She genuinely is about to think that everyone in our cabin got saran wrapped to our beds except...
Oh my god, she got a 19.
Oh. Hey, okay.
She rolled an 18. Ugh.
The sweet, sweet irony.
Alright, well, that's... Did you let him into the cabin? You working with East Camp? Do we need to look out for you?
No. No. I didn't have anything to do with it. I guess they just didn't notice me or something. But I stopped talking.
I don't know.
But anyway, we were gonna maybe get them back if you wanted to help us with that. Since you said you like troublemaking.
Yeah, that sounds alright. I gotta finish my rounds, but thanks for the book, and, Aoife, I think you're pretty noticeable. And she kind of turns and heads off.
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry!
She turns and heads off. she like looks you up and down because you're so tall and so large, and most
Yeah,
recently
how
she
tall is
noticed
she?
you
I've
making out
forgotten.
in. She's like a regular, like she's like a half elf girl, so she's probably like 5'7". So she kind of looks up at you and says that, looks you up and down. With that high insight check from before too, with that nat 20, I'll roll it over here. She looks you up and down in a way that like I don't think Aoife knows what to make of it, but it could be the literal fact that she noticed you in the bushes fake making out with someone. It could be the fact that you are just a large person. It could be her flirting with you, like, or it could be all of these things all at once.
Who knows?
She is incredibly charming and says that, and then wanders off towards another green cabin. And you see her fold the book, the little paperback book, and shove it in her back pocket.
I'm just like,
After you got it all fixed, she just like... and that's where we're gonna end our session.
oh man.
So, thank you so much for watching tonight, gang. As a reminder, I think Corson's gonna drop those donate and resource links again in the chat. So if you haven't donated yet, please do. Please send your receipts either to me or to the Talking Taletraeder channel to honestly get rid of some of those skirt photos. Get them up there. Get donations in instead of the limited
my
2 skirt
God.
photos.
It doesn't
and
make sense.
We will announce who gets to help make an NPC. You could have naming rights to someone just as wonderful as Evermore. So,
Quag!
or Quagmire, or I need
love
to be
Quag.
better
Mark
at names.
Araya?
Or
my
okay,
favorite?
Mark Araya was the very first NPC I ever named on the fly, and it was rough. Okay, it was very, very rough.
No, it's my favorite one. Remember when I called him Marcaroni for many, many sessions, and then he got mad?
Yeah, but then he fell in love with you.
Well,
So, yeah, I will raid somebody. Who should we raid?
I had someone pulled up, but then had to close out of it. So
I'm
let me
so
see.
sorry. We're always underprepared for the raid. But
It's
again,
fine,
thank
we're
you guys so
vibing.
much for watching. I'll be back next Tuesday streaming again with Joyce, former guest star DM Joyce Murphy, and I will stream something. We haven't quite decided if we're gonna date monsters or play like an actual video game or do something else. We'll be back for that next Tuesday. And then we'll be back here, same time, same station, for the next installment of Taletraeder Camp for Wayward Adventurers. If we get more subscribers on the channel, I'll be able to move more of the emotes lower. So that's like my personal goal, is to get more sons so that my sons can get more expressive. And we want to get that lurk emoji out to all of you once we get enough subscriber points. So all of that is coming. Oh, and the last thing that I wanted to make sure to tease today before we launch a raid here is Joyce is also working on some music for the channel, which we teased a little bit.
Amazing.
Which we teased a little bit in our last stream together, but she's working on some lo-fi beats to trade to, as well as a little sort of perhaps Claire the DM theme and some other lo-fi beats for all of us to have around. So I think that'll be super, super cool. And yeah, so that's also me surprising our cast with that news that they're going to get some lo-fi beats to trade to.
That's amazing.
But awesome.
Lo-fi beats to trade to.